Welcome, everybody, to Brothers Radio, episode number 9. All right.
Are we at number 9 already?
Yeah, I can't believe we've been doing this for like over a month now.
Yeah, we're joined by a very special guest, Shawn Friesen.
Mr. Shawn, Mr. Braun Breezen.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm not too bad. You?
Living.
Good.
Living.
Is it hot up here, or is just the atmosphere that good?
It's just, the atmosphere is just that gay.
Let's get gay.
Let's get naked. Yeah.
That's what we're going straight to. All right.
Well, yeah. That's what the people want.
They want.
It's funny when people
want
call
gay?
things gay.
Yeah, we also love the word retard.
I've heard that on previous podcasts.
Yes.
We're gonna really mix it in.
I was also interested in your punk rock conversation the other podcast there.
Yeah.
I'm a big punk rock guy.
Big punk rock guy.
I don't like commies, but I do like their music.
Well, see, that's the thing about punk rock is there's all kinds of punk rockers. There's commies, there's fucking straight up Nazi ones, there's just straight up anarchists. It's just
I'm
people
not really
who
a
are
neo-Nazi either, but
Oh, you're more of a traditional Nazi. Oh, okay.
yeah, no, yeah.
I could be.
Yeah,
Some would say.
that's funny.
On to the next.
Well, Gump, you got any fire topics?
I got a couple.
Actually, fuck you for a second.
All right, fine.
I got a fire topic.
All right.
Gump was talking mad shit on the MRU Instagram page earlier this week.
Oh yeah. This is good.
I don't know how it was a post on it's called the capitalization movement.
Okay, so the Instagram page is called MRU Life. It's just like a student information page, clubs and whatever else is going on campus, right? Well, they posted this thing, or what was it? They posted this little thing on behalf of one of the professors there.
Oh yeah, Dr. Linda Manyguns.
Imagine, just you already know.
Yeah, I got it.
Dr. Linda Manyguns joined the lowercase movement to reject the symbols of hierarchy wherever they are found.
No, hierarchy.
Whatever.
Let's go now.
So wait, what word did you just say?
Hierarchy.
That's what they're trying to implement, a hierarchy. They don't want democracy.
Exactly. Wherever they are founded, will not use capital letters to acknowledge the indigenous struggle for recognition.
So they're
What?
oppressed by capital letters.
They are oppressed by capital letters, yes.
And my response, of course, Aubrey.
See, I just screenshotted it. I actually have to go to the page now. Fuck.
Well, I believe I said something along the lines of oppressed by capital letters. Are you fucking retarded? This is the most retarded shit I've ever seen.
I don't understand. What's the premise here? Like, what did capital letters?
That by writing
know.
in capital letters, it somehow oppresses people.
No, oppresses the indigenous.
The indigenous people specifically.
Do they not have some sort of explanation to why that makes any sort of
No,
fucking sense?
No,
it doesn't
not
need
at all.
one. And there's a guy on there.
It does though, because that doesn't make any fucking sense.
No,
No, it makes no damn sense.
I don't get it. Like, that sounds like a parody of.
No, it was another
It was
another
comment was I can't tell if this is satire or serious.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Seriously,
like,
I don't know if
It
it's
sounds
real
like
or
a
not.
parody of itself.
Yeah,
Like,
it's ridiculous.
100%.
We resist acknowledging the power struggles of the oppressed and join the movement that does not capitalize.
And I've never before have I ever felt like,
Oh, here's your
there's this feeling that, read my comment first.
This has to be the most retarded shit I've ever seen. Oppressed by capital letters. Are you kidding? You got 17 likes on that
people
shit.
are
Nice.
Yeah, I know. Oh, so I've never thought before about what the residential school system did to them, but whatever it did to them to make them think that this is like intelligent, like we fucked these people up bad.
Yeah.
Like holy fuck, this is how they think they're
Or
gonna
not
get
bad
their rights. Or
Yeah, I said it.
Well, some can make that argument.
oh good god.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
guess
not
we're not
going
gonna be
to.
very popular on the res. That's for sure.
I'm going to be honest. I don't think we're popular anywhere.
You take that back.
So far.
So far. As far as we know. We got one guy in Germany who listens to us.
Yeah, like I mentioned the other day, it's probably just a guy
probably-
from here with a VPN.
Yeah, it probably is. But what about that guy with an Indian VPN? Why would you use India? They got slow internet there, don't they?
Well, you're not.
Because VPNs, you're using a server in another country. So there's
You're using the IP address, but you're not like on India's internet.
No, but you have to channel it through an IP address in that home country. So you do have to beam it to a server bank in that country and then back. So there is a bit of delay.
Yeah, I don't know what you would really gain by doing that. Like I don't like what country would have
real.
What country would have like the openest like if you were to use a VPN? Like what country would have the most shit
like the least
least
regulation?
Censorship? Yeah. Like I don't even know. I usually use one in the
Somalia.
States.
I don't know, Sweden comes to
Somalia.
mind, but I only
does
think of that for
Somalia even
banking.
have the internet to
Oh,
begin
yeah.
with?
Well, dude, that's a pirate nation. I'm assuming their internet's the same way. It's just pirates.
You know, pirates on the sea, pirating music.
Pirates
they
on
probably
the
pirate everything.
Pirates on the net.
This sounds like a virus waiting to happen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
So anyway, if you write down capital letters, you're a oppressor.
You're a fucking bigot.
You're a fucking bigot. You hate people of a different race. You want to destroy entire nations of people, all because you write a C slightly bigger than a smaller C.
Yeah, I don't.
So remember, make sure your S's are small.
So if you don't use capital letters, you're a slightly smaller cuck.
No, you're much more of a cuck, but you're less of an asshole.
See what I did there, though?
No.
All right.
I went to Acme school, so I don't really know the difference between a capital and a lowercase letter. So.
I thought a capital's where they got the parliament. I could be fucked, though. What do I know?
Yeah.
Capital's where the polygamist is at.
The Poltergeist?
The poltergeist.
I thought that was a movie. I swear that was a movie.
I'm confused now.
All right.
Well,
Anyway, that was one of my hot topics.
That was
hot take.
That's a hot topic.
That is
there.
a good one.
I couldn't believe reading that. I'm like, I felt so bad. I actually feel bad now for whatever we did to those native people to make them think that is how you fight back, or that's how you build pride.
So this is in Canada, or
this is in Canada.
This is Mount Royal University, Emory.
Well, this is at Mount Royal.
Yeah, is at Mount Royal.
Yep.
Where I go to university.
Yep.
Or did.
So I have a
All
feeling.
universities are cesspools, though.
Oh, it's awful.
I have a feeling it's just the opinion of just this one doctor, or some students put together some fucking bullshit movement and then got, a real official looking professor to be like, yeah, I believe that. I'm Linda Miniguns.
I don't think she sounds like Ernie Scar.
Well, she might.
Eh.
She's not going to sound like, I don't know.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that she's not attractive. So
and her husband has a serious Lysol addiction. Yeah, I took it there.
Guys, easy.
Baraka tonight.
Hey, how's that B button working? How's that B button working?
We don't have an anti-native remarks button. There's only anti-Semitic remarks button.
Damn it. Better fire that shit up.
See, no, guys, come on. We live in Canada. The only people we can be racist against are the fucking Quebecois.
I do fucking hate the French.
Oh, dude.
I will openly say it.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking hate the
That's
French.
really funny, too, is that is actually okay for people anywhere outside of Quebec to say. And it's people don't, frown upon it. You say anything about Asians or blacks or and people be like, you can't say that, that's racist. But you can talk about the Quebecois all you fucking want.
Well, I think
tell them, oh, these fucking pricks, they take our money, they steal our jobs, they fucking schmooze our women because they're much more suave than us.
I think there's three main countries that you're allowed to be racist against, and that's the Spanish, the English, and I think the French. I think those are all nobody can really blame.
Maybe like España, that's Spain.
I think
like Spain.
I think
Spanish.
we could lump the Greeks in there too.
I like Greeks.
What's wrong with Greece?
Well, I have no idea.
Have you ever been?
I mean, they're broke, but other than that, no.
Yeah, but they're living off of the German teat. It's like they're geniuses. These are the people who birthed democracy. These people, they know stuff.
They
what they're doing right now.
well, but they did birth it.
You know, so they're like,
they attempted it.
These stupid Germans up north, they don't know, they just build shit. We're just gonna suck off their nipples and steal all their resources until they get mad. And then when they want our loans back, we'll say, no, I think we'll leave the EU now.
You know what?
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
I'm a head out.
All right. Thank you for the hospitality. I'm going to leave now. My buddy is Greek. He's back in Greece now, but he was telling me that the Greek Navy requisitioned a bunch of submarines for like for like 25, like a submarine for like $25 million.
None of them fucking work. They all float.
No, they bought them from some other country. I can't remember exactly how it went, but they bought these submarines for $25 million, but paid whatever country only $20 million, and then $5 million just kind of went missing. Basically, the Navy was embezzling money. Like their fucking armed forces just embezzle money.
Right on.
It's awesome.
So yeah, that's why I think we can lump the Greece in there with like the Greeks. We
love
can
'em.
just make fun of them. It's fine.
Yeah, but they're like that's a fucking Sigma move, man. Your Navy is embezzling money through submarines. That's awesome.
Yeah. Didn't Pepsi have like this, like the third largest navy in the world for a while?
Pepsi?
Fifth.
Yeah, like PepsiCo, like the company.
So after the Soviet Union fell, the Russian Federation,
Yeah.
well, they I guess they wanted Pepsi really bad or something. I don't know. They needed some sort of business in their fucking country.
So did they just trade them a shitload of Pepsi for all their?
They traded
Boats?
away some subs, like 5 subs, a bunch of destroyers, a bunch of stuff, and like basically through PepsiCo, basically selling it to the United States or whatever.
Yeah, I think Pepsi just flipped it, but
Yeah.
But there was like a period there where PepsiCo had a larger navy than
Well,
most
they
nations.
probably sold most of their shit, like their good shit, to the States, and then all their garbage out to
Well,
random other countries.
I don't know what
Probably.
Soviet equipment that the States would give a shit about, but
Yeah, that's
Or
true.
maybe they just sold it to them for. They probably sold it to PepsiCo, and then PepsiCo had to sell it to any other nation other than the United States. Because I'm thinking the Russians probably weren't too keen on giving submarines directly to their biggest competitor.
Yeah, probably sold it to the Chinese and the.
Yeah,
Who else has submarines?
like everybody.
I think a lot of countries. have
Australia.
Yes.
Serious?
Yeah,
what do you
everyone's
mean?
got submarines.
They're a fucking island. What do you mean?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You know what? You know what they say too. We all live in a yellow submarine. Everyone's got a submarine.
I don't know. I'm not all. I'm not on the up and up about fucking submarines. I'm fucking sorry, Gil.
Well, what's wrong with submarines? They're long, hard, and full of semen.
Okay, thanks everybody for listening.
Hey, I ain't done yet, you fuckers. There's gonna be another hour of this.
Is that one of your topics?
Well, no,
What, semen?
but I did read in the news the other day that, so of course the old Taliban have taken over Afghanistan once again. You know, well played, I guess.
It's hot boy summer.
Yeah, good for them. Honestly,
It's Islam boy summer.
the U.S.
Muhammad
shouldn't
boy.
have been there in the first place.
It was a big mistake. Anyway,
Thanks, Bush.
the Taliban tracked down this. Under the American propped up government, I guess homosexuality was legal. I'm pretty sure,
Really?
or at least, or not. It wasn't criminalized. You could be openly gay and you
Like
wouldn't
they
go to
didn't
prison.
get stoned to death.
Yeah, they didn't fucking behead them and stuff in the street. So anyway,
Too bad.
Taliban caught up with one of these guys, and
The gay ones?
a gay guy. They caught up with a gay guy. They raped him, and then killed him.
That's pretty gay.
That's awfully Cuban of them.
It's very suspicious.
Well,
What happens to those guys now? Do they have to get raped and killed?
I don't. Is it gay if it's rape?
Yeah. You're putting your dick in a man's asshole. That's fucking
But
gay.
you're doing it
That's gay as hell.
out of anger.
That's okay.
So does that make it gay?
Well, if you have sex with a woman out of anger, it doesn't make it not having sex.
Well, no, it makes it rape.
Yeah.
It's
Well, no,
not
no.
sex,
If it's
it's
like
rape.
if it's hate sex. You ever hate fuck somebody?
Yeah, but
You've
No.
hate fucked, probably.
yeah, I hate fucking living.
That's pretty good. No, like, yeah. Anyway, the Taliban is fucking gay too. I guess they should just off themselves. You know, I like consistency in the world. You got a group of terrorists saying we're gonna kill every gay person, but then they rape the gay people and then kill them. It's like, well, you're gonna have to. At a certain point,
Yeah,
you got to draw a line
When
here.
I think of the Taliban, I think of a group of men with very rigid ideologies. And that one just, yeah.
That one's
I think of a group of fucking morons. Have you seen them like LARPing around in U.S. equipment? It's god awful. They're all wearing like full like U.S. Army gear, and they're like pretending to like go into buildings and shit. Like, ooh.
that's awesome.
Oh, it's
Christ.
awful. It's so bad.
They're running around pretending to be Americans. I think I'll use my credit card. Is this latte non-dairy?
Yeah,
Barbara, I think I spilled my burger.
God damn it, Myrtle. I spilt my burger.
this Humvee's got a square dash.
Everything about this vehicle is square except the wheels, and I just can't get my dang old mind around
It
it.
just ruins the whole car.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I would like to go over there and see how cheap I could pick up some US
Heroin?
military equipment. No, not heroin. I mean, that's probably
It's probably quite cheap. I'm
plentiful
just
as
saying.
well. But
It's like you buy it, you bring it over here, you turn a profit, you sell it on the street. The government finds out, they put you in prison 25 years. That's a bit of a setback, but
I don't think they actually manufacture the heroin in Afghanistan.
Probably
They
not.
just grow the
Yeah.
poppies and then they'll send the poppies to wherever.
Yeah, probably just bulk it in like fucking bales.
well, they'll
Yeah.
Pack
they'll
it into
send like they'll
bodies.
send probably the opium at least,
Yeah.
because I don't think you can. So how they get opium is they actually take the pod with poppies. You score the pod with like a little blade, and then it leaks out a bunch of goop, like a bunch of sap, and then that has
what was
all
the noise it made when you do that again? Oh, okay, yep.
just like that. And then this like sap kind of runs out, and the sap contains all of the different opiates like heroin and morphine and all that shit. And you let that kind of dry, and it's like this rubbery shit. And then they scrape it off and put it in bags and sell it to the Chinese or whatever. The Chinese still on heroin and opium and stuff?
I mean, I would assume so.
I'm
I mean,
guessing.
their whole
Like, 'cause-
fucking culture has
Because
been.
like once you're on, I don't think you get off.
No. Oh, no.
You don't get off of heroin.
Well, and they were pretty hard on the opium
Well,
for a lot of years.
The biggest
Thank you,
buyer of
British
opium,
Empire.
is China. The second biggest, Nikki Sixx.
I think he just does coke now.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah, it's
loser.
China #1, and then #2 is jazz musicians.
Yeah.
Ray Charles, for instance. Well, he's not really jazz, but you know,
Yeah, he did.
in the late 50s and 60s, dudes were on heroin hard.
Yeah, but that was good old fashioned heroin. There's none of the synthetic shit.
It's not synthetic
It's
today.
not, I don't think it's any different. I think heroin.
You're still
heroin.
putting a needle in your arm full of
Like I don't.
shit.
Can you really cut heroin with anything? It's heroin. Like I don't know if you can like cut it like you can with
Yeah.
coke. Like you cut coke with
Anything-
fucking Drano.
Yeah,
but
drywall. Fucking
yeah, or
dust.
whatever. But I don't think you can cut heroin like that.
I don't know. Maybe. Probably. They probably boil it up.
For all
awesome.
the
I've got-
druggies that are listening.
That brings me.
Was
to
anyone
one of my
a
topics,
heroin addict? We'd like to have you on the show. We need some advice.
We do have a machete here, so don't fuck with me.
Yeah. Keep your fucking distance. We just need a quick question from you. Afterwards, you're getting off this fucking yard.
That does bring me to another topic I have wrote down. It's pure Colombian cocaine.
What?
Would you do it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've seen how they make that shit. You ever watched? I think Gordon Ramsay did a fucking video where he went to Colombia and watched them like
Was it Gordon
extract.
Ramsay or Anthony Bourdain?
No, it wasn't Anthony Bourdain.
No, Gordon Ramsay. I
It was
watched
Gordon
the same one,
Ramsay.
yeah.
And
It just seems like a real Anthony Bourdain thing to do
it would be.
before he killed himself.
Yeah, he died at
That
his own
guy,
hand.
he did cocaine, didn't he?
He did. I would think he did.
He's a head
everything.
chef. He has to do cocaine.
No, he was heroin addict.
I think he was an addict of some sort.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
heroin. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I think that's probably why he killed himself. Anyway,
Probably.
yeah, how they extract the cocaine from the coca leaf. They use gasoline.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'm not
You watched
snorting anything.
Narcos?
Yeah.
Yeah, they use that and like cement powder and other shit to pull it
Yeah.
out, pull the cocaine
It's not
out.
great. Yeah, but that's just to pull it out.
Yeah, but I'm not. This isn't like a lab where you're
But
boiling away the gaseline once you're done or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
but
they
that's
just-
what I mean. Like,
there's like
if
trace
you
amounts
could,
of gasoline and
Okay,
cement powder in your
okay,
fucking cocaine.
if you could get just, let's say, as pure as the Colombians could make it, get it to a lab, and then refine it to just pure cocaine. Take all the gasoline, all the bullshit out of it, just cocaine.
well,
Yeah, I'd sell it.
Gump. That wasn't the
That's
question.
not the question, though. Entertain the idea. Would you do pure
I think he's already answered.
No.
Bitch.
No, I wouldn't do pure cocaine. I'd sell it for a profit.
I think
Take that money, buy more pure cocaine, sell that for a profit.
I think pure cocaine though isn't actually that bad for you.
That's
though,
what I'm
physically.
saying.
Like I don't think it actually does any physical damage to you.
Well, unless you have like a history of heart disease and your fucking heart implodes because it's like boom, 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 boom.
Well, don't do
but
that much cocaine.
taken
But a nice
Viagra,
cup of
it's not that
a
bad.
cappuccino will fucking do that to you if your heart's about to die. So no, I'd drink the Coke. Like if you take coca leaf, and you can make tea out of it, right? That's what the natives down there in like Peru, they do that. They make a tea and then you drink it, and it's like it's like coffee or whatever. I do that.
But you're doing cocaine
Yeah,
at the same time.
but I just don't feel like doing a straight chemical. That sounds a little fucked up.
Yeah, but it's not.
But you
though.
would drink it in a tea, which is
Right, and it's legal there.
I think a lot of shit is.
Yeah, I think the list
Yeah.
of things that are illegal are quite short.
Whatever you do not Google the age of consent in Peru. I'm just guessing. I have no idea. I've never Googled it, but I'm guessing it's pretty low.
I think all of South America is like that though.
Yeah.
I'm going to search it.
I bet you it's like,
It probably doesn't exist.
what is it? Non-existent?
No, the last thing I searched was the transcript from Transformers. Oh yeah, I was looking at your.
Oh, 'cause you looked at my
your
Instagram
caption.
post?
Oh,
Uncle Bobby B, baby. Uncle Bobby B.
badass.
It was so fitting. It just worked.
Hey, mammy.
Oh,
give
don't
me that
be
shit.
like that.
Don't give me that shit. If I had a rock, I'd bust your head, bitch. But you deaf.
Age of consent in Peru.
Don't actually Google it. No, it's too late. He's already doing
I'm
it.
already on
He's
it.
already on it.
Oh, no.
Peru.
Peru. Wow.
Oh, it's only 14.
I mean, that's pretty fucking
That's
young.
pretty low. What's it in our? Isn't it
Oh
like
no
16?
no!
It's,
Back up.
It's
Wait, what?
16 here, but it's
Oh yeah.
You can't get married.
well, no, there's an age gap limit. So
Oh.
if you're 16, I think the guy can only be 18.
Yeah, okay.
And then once you're 18, I don't think there's a limit.
Oh, I know lots
But
of people who broke that law.
I know at 16 there is some sort of stipulation there.
I know a couple people who
Yeah,
broke
we know
that law.
some statutory rapists, but that's fine.
It's okay. Yeah, maybe they're a good person.
Yeah, but they're still a good person.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I found out the
On
other
that
day?
note,
Yeah.
You know what I found out the other day?
You're a statutory
You guys know what? No,
Oh, okay. Carry on.
no. But I am about to find that out soon enough, brother. If you keep interrupting me,
you are bad for that.
I'm going to rape you. Is what I'm trying to say.
The last podcast, I just about pissed myself because you were getting so mad
Oh,
because
yeah.
he kept interjecting every time, and it made the whole podcast. I thought it was
Yeah.
great.
Okay, let's not. I won't make that a theme this one though. Sorry.
Okay, good.
Carry on.
Thank you.
Unless I really dive into the Bud Lights.
Oh, we just might. You guys know what air guitar is, right?
Yeah.
You know, Van Halen, fucking Panama comes on, and everyone goes bam, 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 right?
Right.
Everyone knows what that is.
More of an air drums guy myself.
Yeah, I'm a
Fair
big. I love that steering wheel drum.
Oh yeah. Fair enough. Did you know there's an
Can
there's an international
calling in the air tonight? Anyways, sorry, go.
It's okay.
I think an air guitar competition.
There's an international air guitar competition.
So is it like guys have to be like accurate with their finger movements and stuff?
It's judged much like it said it's judged much like ballet or gymnastics or like ice skating.
Oh, so it's all on.
So you
It's
have
all
to be
about-
gay.
It's all about technique.
It's basically dancing. But you look like a fucking stoner retard from 1985.
Yeah, it's pretty gay.
So you have to be gay.
No, you just have to be retarded.
No,
And-
that's ballet. Yeah.
Well, all I'm saying is, but here's the thing, though. You
But
know,
you
in the
can make-
Olympics, they got that fucking ribbon shit on a stick. What do they call that? What's that called? It's like aesthetic gymnastics or some bullshit.
Yeah.
I never looked into it.
Oh,
to be
it's retarded. Anyway, they should get rid of that and put air guitar competition in the Olympics. Because I bet you the Japanese do great. They fucking love guitar.
I bet it'd be just like the Olympics where nobody fucking watches.
No,
Nobody watches it.
if they wanted the Japanese to do good at something, they would put in a Dance Dance Revolution competition in the Olympics.
No doubt. Or like karaoke or some
Dance
shit.
Dance Revolution.
Dance Dance Revolution.
Sorry to our Asian followers.
All one.
Do we have one?
I don't know.
We got Asians around here.
There's Asians. Lots of Asians
I'm
here
sure.
in Canada.
I'm sure. Well, Tommy listens.
But Tommy, well, he's half.
but
He's not. I don't know. He's kind of Asian.
he's adopted.
Yeah, but he's still Asian just because he's.
Yeah, but he's only
It doesn't
half
make him
Asian.
not Asian. What are you talking about?
I don't
It's
know.
like it's like
Was he born in Asia?
a certain big
No.
Romanian that we know not being Romanian.
Oh, that's
Still
true.
fucking
Yeah, but he's
Romanian.
full
Yeah, but
Romanian.
he's gay.
He is gay. I
Yeah.
can vouch for that.
He probably sucks a mean Russian cock too. So he does strike me as a Romanian.
Yeah.
The Romanians are known for just sucking off Russians.
Being cunts.
True.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, where were we going with that? Air guitar.
Oh, there's just air guitar competitions.
Somehow we got
I don't know. It's
Romanians
just
being cunts.
yeah. That really sidetracked. But anyway, what I'm saying is there's air guitar competitions, and I think it's hilarious.
That is that's
And
pretty good.
and what I want to proposition you gentlemen,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go for gold. I think I can do it.
You're gonna enter one.
But you
I'm
can
gonna
actually play
Yeah,
guitar.
you can play real guitar though. So why
Exactly.
wouldn't you just fucking do that?
I got a fucking edge up. I got a fucking leg up on these motherfuckers. I actually know how to play guitar.
Yeah,
I might just win.
maybe.
He might just win.
I might just win.
I like the guitar solo in Hot for Teacher where he's just walking on the tables. It's got that upward angle in the camera, and he's just fucking shredding.
Yeah, in the music video.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever watched a music video.
I brought my pencil. Give me something to write on, will you?
Teacher taught.
I bet you I've heard that song
Really?
8 million
Oh, yeah.
times.
so
I
good.
don't think I've ever seen a music video.
Oh, it's great. There's like a bunch of kids with David Lee Roth's voice.
Yeah, that's right.
It's pretty
And
disturbing.
Isn't the kid like dressed like David Lee Roth? Has
Yeah,
the long
he's-
blonde hair and
yeah.
the black leather jacket, and he's like
Yeah.
has the sunglasses on, and he's
I
just
brought my pencil.
sitting in class all cool.
Hey, what do you think the teacher's gonna look like this year? Oh, wow.
Good tune.
Fucking Van
It is a
Halen.
good tune.
Van Halen rocks cock. Love Van Halen.
So I got halfway through Once Upon a Time in Hollywood last night.
Mm-hmm.
You only got halfway through that movie?
Yeah, it got late. I was sleepy.
Oh. I was thinking you only got halfway through because you didn't enjoy it.
No, it was
It's a-
fantastic.
it's a
but I was
long
like, fuck,
movie.
I need
it's
to be
long.
in a good headspace tomorrow or for the rest of it.
It's a
'cause I
good
was-
movie.
It's a pretty good
But-
movie.
Yeah, I was just wanting to talk about how fucking hot Margaret Robbie was looking in that movie. Especially when
She's
she
hot
was
in everything.
oh, true.
Is
but
she British
the one scene? Yes.
or is she American?
No, she's British.
She British.
Pretty sure.
All right.
I don't.
Because no, I'm pretty sure. Or New Zealand or some shit.
The Duchess of Bay Ridge.
The Duchess of Boston. No. But that one scene where they're driving down the hill she's with that director, driving down the hill in the little green MG, and she's like, it goes slow motion for just a second. She pulls off that ribbon off her hair.
Yeah.
The blonde hair's fine.
Oh, because she plays. What's her name in that movie? She plays
What movie?
in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh,
Oh, that lady got murdered.
The chick who got killed.
Yeah.
Marilyn Monroe.
No. You fucking.
You were literally just watching the movie.
No.
Yeah, she had Roman Polanski's baby and then got killed.
Yes.
While it was
Don't
still
ruin
in
the
her
end of it
womb.
for me, please. I'm only halfway through.
Oh yeah, I can't ruin it.
Yeah.
All right, it's good. It's a good movie though.
You know what Charles Manson did, right?
No.
She's
ca-
Australian,
Oh,
so you're close with New Zealand.
I knew she had one of them accents.
I apologize. I thought she was British. She's much cooler now that she's Australian.
No, that's yeah.
Them Aussies.
How much
I like
do you
Aussies.
think the average Australian has to pay for their anti-gravity harness every year?
One dingo in a cunt, mate.
Just chuck her in the ute, mate. Just chuck her in the ute.
Okay, what was the question?
We're going to Bendigo, Maori, to get me green cube.
Oh yeah.
If anyone's a fan of Rick and Morty,
Oh, you don't even have to be a fan of Rick and Morty to enjoy that shit.
Yeah, it's you remember the guy who did the fucking Siggy Butt Brain?
Yeah,
That old shit?
the big Les show or whatever.
Yeah, Big Les show. Yeah.
Same guy,
Siggy
but he does
Butt
a
Brain.
real Australian Rick and Morty
Yeah,
version.
it's called Bush World Adventures.
It's fucked.
We're going to Bendigo, Morty, to get me real cube. I put some upgrades on me portal gun, Morty. My portal gun's also a real gun, Morty. I have a real gun. I'm gonna fucking kill you, Morty.
He just holds it to his head, and for like a solid 45 seconds, is just threatening to kill Morty. And then he just,
Fuck, we're out of petrol.
yeah, he's just like, he's threatening to kill him seconds away from pulling the trigger. He's like, we're out of petrol, and then just pulls into a gas station.
Yeah.
And it's done.
I fucking put diesel in the petrol tank, Morty. We're gonna have to walk to Bendigo. It's fucking great.
It's fucked.
Yeah, John showed me that Big Les show, and
Siggy Butt Brain.
my fucking brain just melted watching that.
Oh, yeah.
It's terrible.
It's great.
I mean, it's funny
There's some.
because it's so fucking
It's so awful. The animation style is like every single frame is like a brand new picture that the guy drew on Paint.
Yeah.
It's like hand drawn on fucking MS Paint.
It's pretty decent, like to actually draw something like that and make it.
I love it because it's every single frame is like, or every scene is like a whole new different style.
Yeah.
So you're like, but you know that, oh, that one's Rick because he got the retarded hair or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, that one's Morty because he's got an irritating voice. But each different scene is like completely different from the last one. Looks completely different. It's no coherent style.
Yeah, and it'll just cut to a scene where it's like his head just gets 3 times bigger and his eyeballs are all bloody fucking red. And just wild
It's
shit.
fucking it's horrific. I love it.
Fucking Aussies.
Okay, what was the actual question?
I can't remember where we were
How much
going
do
with that.
Australians pay for? And then I said a dingo and a cunt.
Oh, for their anti-gravity belt. Their anti-gravity harness.
Get it?
Hilarious.
Because they're upside down.
Thanks,
Yeah.
guys. Sometimes I need a little boost to my ego. I appreciate that. Love that.
Oh,
What?
the YouTube video now, episode 8 has a intro on it now.
Yeah, we got an intro set up.
Intro.
It's a fucking fire intro.
Me and my good compadre, Mr. Logan Keat, whipped up a little punk rock tune, and so it's got some punk rock music on the beginning.
Oh, like it's you guys playing punk
Yeah,
rock.
they actually
yeah.
recorded some shit.
It's wicked.
It shreds.
It's dog shit, but that's kind of the point.
Sweet.
It's just loud and terrible, which is really what punk music is all about.
Oh, absolutely.
Like think
I
about
don't know about terrible. Loud, yes.
Well, think about like
You
was
ready?
it like Sex Pistols? Was it Sex Pistols or which band was it where? Oh, Sid Vicious from the Sex Pistols.
Yep.
He didn't even know how to play bass guitar.
Yeah.
He didn't even know what his like. He had literally picked up a bass guitar and then joined a band, and then a few months later they're like this major band in London.
Yeah.
He didn't even know what the fuck he was doing. So that's what
fair.
punk's all about. It's like you don't even have to.
You
be
want to
good.
listen to it?
To what? The intro? Well, I'll listen.
I can
to
play it. I can play it.
I'll
here,
just-
you
I'll
dingus.
it.
No, I can just listen to it when I listen to the fucking podcast.
Yeah, we don't have to rape
don't have-
everyone's ears.
yeah, we don't
They
have to
can hear
make
it at the
everybody-
beginning of the.
That's
of this.
true. Oh, yeah.
Everybody's
fine.
going to be listening to it at the start of the podcast. So there's no point in playing it halfway fucking through.
Mm.
Oh, this is only halfway? I thought we were like a third of the way in.
Or well, whatever.
We're diving in for hours.
Depends how many Bud Lights I want
I
to.
mean, I'm going to be honest. I don't have to work tomorrow. You don't have to work tomorrow. And I know you don't have to work tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's Bud Light time.
Need a Bud Light?
Yeah.
You good?
No, I need one, yeah.
You ever watch Cold Ones on YouTube?
Yes.
That's a great show. You remember? You remember Max Mofo and that other Australian retard? They used to do stuff with Filthy Frank.
Yeah.
Those guys got a podcast and a YouTube channel called Cold Ones, which is like hot ones, but they just drink beer and other alcohol and get fucking violently drunk.
Well, they would get violently drunk when they make their YouTube videos too. Like,
Oh, yeah.
weren't they just fucking hammered on hair cake and shit?
Oh yeah, well
You have to be. That hair cake video to this day still makes me want to puke.
Oh, I have
It
to
is
watch.
fucked.
I have to watch it every
Is it
once in a
even
while.
on YouTube?
It still
Oh, yeah,
is.
it's still there.
It's all still there.
It's got millions of views.
Like
It's got
all the-
like 20 million views, I think.
Nice.
It's great. Just keeps
I,
racking up views.
I feel like I'm the only one that still actually watches iDubbbz somewhat regularly. He doesn't come out with a whole lot of videos.
I haven't watched him in a long time.
He's still fucking funny.
He lives in Edmonton, eh?
Yeah. Well, no, his
girlfriend
is up here. He's from California.
Yeah.
But his girlfriend's up here. He did a whole video of he rented a car just to see how fucking expensive it would be to rent a car and drive all the way back to California. It was very expensive.
I could follow him after his girlfriend made an OnlyFans, and then he's like, "I'm okay with it." I'm like, "You're a pussy. All right, I'm sorry, I can't."
I'd be okay with it.
He made a whole video about that too.
Yeah, I watched that and I was like, "Cuck." It's not like I actually cared. I don't know. It got boring after a while.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. She probably makes bank.
Oh, she hot?
I have no fucking idea. I would assume so.
She streams on Twitch. With her poster bussy on on OnlyFans. Makes bank.
I mean, makes more money than me.
Oh yeah, that's a way easier living than what I'm doing.
It's pretty hard to knock it. These fucking fruit flies in here.
Oh, I know.
Stupid.
They like it up here because of the gay sex atmosphere. the gay sex climate in here.
Is that what fruit flies are attracted to?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or the pink.
Well, why do you think they call them fruit flies?
That's what was wrong with our house in Linden when we lived in there.
No gay sex vibe.
It was the gay sex vibes.
Oh, that's... Oh.
Remember how bad the fruit flies were?
Yeah, they were awful.
It was awful. We conked that house. Me and Austin Jansen ran in there with 2 cans of conked the whole house, and then left for a full day. Came back, the whole floor was just fruit flies.
Oh, God.
It was horrible.
And, you guys don't eat fruit. What were they eating? What were they living on?
But I don't know, because I never went grocery shopping once.
Skin cells,
you
probably.
You just eat out all the time? Well, I guess if you're trucking all the time. Then
Pubic
Yeah,
hair.
I was always gone, and I don't know what the fuck Aubrey ate, but probably
taquitos.
Ass and taquitos.
That place I couldn't believe you guys living in that place.
It was squalor, bro.
It was squalor, which honestly...
That place is significantly better than other places I've lived. You know that, right?
Well, at least it had new floor in there. The bathrooms were nice.
It wasn't bad.
The furnace threw heat. That was good.
It really wasn't the worst.
It was only
Good
the main
neighbors,
floor that
good
was
neighbors.
nice because
good neighbor.
Good neighbor.
Oh yeah,
singular.
But there was only one floor in that whole place that was decent because the basement was rotting and the cement was crumbling in, and the upstairs.
Was falling.
Well, it was like half concrete, half wood. The basement.
Oh God,
it was fucked.
And the upstairs was like that attic, which I think at one time probably was someone's bedroom or something like that. It was just fucked. Like there was no insulation. The insulation was sawdust, which had all compacted at one time.
And newspaper.
Yeah, that's right.
That's how we found out how old that place was, because there was a bunch of newspaper. I think it was 42.
Holy fuck!
Yeah,
people use that just puts into perspective.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, no, there was World War II era newspaper.
Oh, that's wicked. That just puts into perspective how fucking shit it was to live on the prairies, like in that era, World War II or even before that.
Just goes to show how meaningless our existence is.
No, it's not meaningless. It's just shit because you gotta insulate your house with newspaper,
or at least how short our existence is.
Yeah, why? What's that got to do with newspaper and his insulation, man? Why are you having an existential crisis here?
I know,
fucking Albert Camus.
This whole podcast.
I'm in a mood. Okay.
Okay. You cheer up. Suck down another Bud Light. Cheer the fuck up.
All right. And Bud Light break.
Where's the recycling? Do I just kind of throw it that direction?
No, there's a blue Yitzel right there.
A Yitzel? Oh yeah, perfect.
You guys got sensitive teeth?
No, I'm not gay.
I didn't know I was gay. I didn't know I was gay.
Nice.
Kobe.
You know he's dead, right? He fucking died.
Well, that was more of the helicopter.
That was a helicopter crash right here. That poor man. Didn't he rape somebody?
Probably.
I think he raped someone. Kobe raped a person.
Hey, does Rodney listen to this podcast?
I would assume so. He has nothing better to do.
Yeah. Rodney, if you're listening to this, thanks for the hey dudes.
And yeah, Rodney.
He gave you a pair?
Rodney, if you're listening to this, where the fuck's my pair of hey dudes?
Huh?
He went and bought you a pair down south?
No, he bought a pair for himself and they were too small.
Oh, I was there when he bought them. So that cocksucker is the same size foot as me.
Yeah.
I couldn't fit into any of the hey dudes. We were in Montana. We go in there. I'm like, okay, there's nothing that's going to fit me. Walk the fuck out. Rodney, yeah, what's the biggest size you got? They're like 9. He's like, I'll take 2. So he bought 2 pairs of shoes that are too small for him.
Yeah. Well, I gave the one pair to me.
Yeah, and I think
they're my size.
I think he gave the other pair to somebody else because they both didn't fit him.
That's a nice shoe.
So why the fuck? I didn't get that.
And why didn't he give a pair to me?
Rodney does questionable things sometimes.
He just likes buying things for no reason. I'm still mad at him for not getting us those gas masks though at that army surplus store. I'm fucking pissed.
What era of gas mask was it?
Like World War One.
Yeah,
That's
like
wicked.
They were cool.
with
That
the canister on the end.
Well, yeah, I know. Like that's still how gas masks are now, but
But this was like
these are like surplus from like this is old surplus, eh?
yeah, they're like the white leather with like
wicked,
the canister on the end.
Easy on the Chinese equipment here. You don't want to bust it.
This fucking thing's right in my face.
Easy on the chink equipment, eh?
Hey, you can't say that.
Equipment?
No.
You can't use that in a sentence. They already built the railroad. You can't.
They're an integral part of our country. You know, Chinese people have been in Canada for probably longer than some of our ancestors. Fuck. There's some of the first documented Chinese folks are like 1850 when there was gold rushes in BC. Had them working in gold mines.
Keyword documented.
Had them working in gold mines. That's a very nice way to say it.
Well, they didn't.
You mean they sent them in there with a stick of dynamite and
No. Like the pan,
nitroglycerin.
In those days, you pan for gold.
I know, but with going through the mountains, there was a lot.
Oh, yeah,
there's a lot of Asian bodies.
Oh, dude.
I thought an Asian body every mile.
There's something like that. Yeah, there's a dude. Yeah, people. A man died every mile on the Trans Canada.
Yeah, and
railway.
those were not white men; those were Asians.
No,
that
mostly
died.
Asians and Irish, so not white either.
Yeah.
I could say something, but it's not.
It's
not a podcast.
Can we all agree it's from Blazing Saddles?
No.
No.
But
No, there is something from that movie that we could say at this moment, but it also has a word that is very similar to the word neighbor in it, and I don't feel like
trigger.
Somewhat rhymes with trigger, kind of sounds like neighbor. Let's just forget about it.
Find that shit out for yourself.
You can Google it.
yeah.
It's a good scene. Blazing Saddles, revolutionary. You know, Richard Pryor co-wrote
was
that.
black.
Did he?
No, really? Richard Pryor was black?
He co-wrote Blazing Saddles?
I didn't know that he co-wrote that.
Yeah, well, there was interviews with Mel Brooks.
Yep.
Where like Mel Brooks kind of came up with this whole idea of having a black sheriff or whatever out in the Old West, and he's like, well, the more we write this script, the more like. We gotta get a black comedian in here so we can justify our use of the N-word.
Yes.
So they let Richard Pryor in, and then they co-wrote the thing together.
Right on. Yeah, Richard Pryor's hilarious too. So
yeah, I think they actually wanted him to play Sheriff Bart, but he was like, nah, he had some other role that he was doing, so he helped write the script.
What is the guy's name that plays him?
Cleavon Little.
Cleavon Little.
And
he did a good job there.
He did
like
a great
that was,
job. And he was in some stuff not long after that, and then he kind of disappeared.
Well,
he was in some stuff in the 80s.
That was one of his biggest roles, Blazing Saddles.
I think so. He wasn't.
Yeah, I think it was.
He in Roots? He might have been in Roots, which was like just after Blazing Saddles.
Wasn't every black actor in Roots?
LeVar Burton was.
At that time, that was kind of like.
Well,
there
yeah,
wasn't many.
because those were the only black actors there was.
Yeah.
They weren't letting them in. They're like, oh, we're so sorry about the slavery thing. But then at the same time, Hollywood's like, no, we don't want these people in our industry. But we'll make this thing to make it look like we care. And they've been doing that shit ever since.
That's because Hollywood is full of Jews.
Hey,
cool it with the anti-Semitic remarks.
I'm sorry, I had to hit you with that one.
I literally said that just so you could press the button.
Thank you. I've been waiting 40 minutes to press the button.
Yeah, it's been 40 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Really?
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like we haven't talked about anything.
It goes by quick when you're not just...
Oh, I guess, yeah, right.
Yeah, we really haven't
talked about anything.
That's what I got here. Wow. I was going to say Billy Talent rocks cock.
Oh, man. We saw them
Talent.
live.
Where?
At Stampede 3 years
Thank
ago.
God it wasn't at the Saddle Dome.
Sweet.
No, it was,
Wouldn't have
they were
done
on
it
the Coke
justice.
stage.
Sweet.
Oh, my God, was that a good show. So good.
I love Billy Talent. They're great.
I would go see them play anytime.
They're awesome.
Yeah, no, they're really good. Them and Shinedown were
Shinedown's
probably
good.
my two favorite concerts ever went to.
Shinedown's pretty great.
Yep. Put on a good show. So.
Yeah, I just started getting back into Billy Talent here. I always remember being like 7 or 8 or whatever, and that's what like all of our cousins listened to. That whole generation of people who were like, teens during like between 2006 and like 2010. Those, that's what they listened to, was like Billy Talent, fucking Sum 41,
Blink 182.
Blink 182, fucking
but Billy
Jonas
Talent,
Brothers.
Billy Talent was newer though, because like I was into Billy Talent 2 came out when I was in like grade
for a long time.
6. I think grade 6 Billy Talent 2 came out.
Is that Because
it was the first album I ever bought. Like as a CD.
Billy Talent 1 came out in 2003, I believe.
Yes.
And then 2 was like 2009 or maybe 6.
Maybe
Maybe
I think 6. I don't know. I was in grade 6.
Okay.
So whatever that is.
Something like that. But yeah, that was the big tune. So then I listened to Billy Talent again. I'm like, oh my God, I have this like flash of nostalgia because I just remembered listening to this shit at like
so
10
good.
years old,
Yeah, they had some good shit.
I like Try Honesty. That's a good one. Try Honesty.
Honestly, that whole like Billy Talent 1 and Billy Talent 2, both of those albums, there's not a bad song.
No.
They're both
Love
killer. So
I like 3's
enjoy
good
them.
too. I like 3. There's
3 is okay.
Did Billy Talent write that song? Fuck, how does it go? It's on the tip of my tongue. I always fucking do this.
Rusted from the Rain?
No, it's
That was Billy Talent
something
3.
to do with Hero of War. Who was that?
Oh,
that
Rise
was
Against.
Rise
That's
Against.
Rise
Yeah.
Against.
Rise
Yeah.
Against also fucking
great.
slaps.
Yeah, Rise Against is good. And I just remembered recently because I've started listening to all this like fucking mid 2000s emo music again.
That's the best.
That's the best. I love it. I forgot how great it was.
That's what I grew up on.
Yeah.
Was that shit?
And so I searched up Hawthorne Heights. Do you know them? I think they're out of Ohio or some shit. Fucking God rest their souls.
Yeah, that sucks.
They do that song. I think it's called "My Heart Is in Ohio" or something like that.
I'm sorry to hear that.
She's like, is this a love song to a state that doesn't exist? Anyway, no, it's really good.
If there's anything I love, it's Ohio memes.
They are good.
But I remember listening to that song when I don't know how old we were. It was the first time we went to Christina Lake. We were hanging out with all of our cousins there. And we were playing like fucking cards, playing Crazy Eights or whatever. And this was playing on the old Sony fucking, not the Walkman, but you put a CD in. What were those ones called? Those also Walkmans?
Put a CD in?
Yeah.
That's a Walkman.
That was a Walkman?
Yeah.
They called that a Walkman as well? Because I thought a Walkman was you put a cassette.
No,
It's the same idea.
No.
It's the same.
Same
It's the
thing.
same
It's a
line.
Walkman.
Okay, well, so
Yeah.
it was a Walkman or whatever, and that there was like a mixtape on there. Like one of our cousins made a mixtape of just like a whole bunch of songs, like 50 songs, and that was on there. And I remember it's like sitting there listening to this shit, and it's like, what's the one lyric? So cut my wrist and black my eyes, and it's like, oh my God, this is very vicious. This music. These guys are like really edgy.
You think that's vicious?
Here's a fucking throwback. Do you ever remember just flipping through the binders of, like, I think Jay had a binder of CDs, and you could flip through
Oh yeah.
You'd have like
you get
6
the book.
CDs, and then you'd flip the page, and it'd be 6 more. You get a whole binder of them. You could just flip through all the CDs and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, that was sweet.
Yeah.
I remember in I think grade 4 we had this dumb fucking auction, and everybody had to bring in something that they could sell at the auction.
Right.
So we all got a set amount of money, and I spent every dime I had on this 15 CD holder little fucking binder.
Oh, we
I
used
put
that
4
thing.
CDs in the thing.
Yeah, we used that thing. Oh, you know what CDs they
Yeah,
were?
it's in Mom's car. That's
Yeah, it was in Mom's car. You know what CDs you
That's
put in
right.
there? You put in a Johnny Cash CD.
I feel like Sheryl Crow was on there.
Oak
which was
Ridge
worth it.
Brothers.
Yeah.
Went in there.
I feel like Oh Brother Where Art Thou, the
Yes,
fucking
the fucking soundtrack.
the soundtrack.
I am a man of constant sorrow.
Oh, what's his name? Dan Tyminski is the guy who sings that song.
That's right. Yeah,
And-
yeah, he's great.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's
Is
awesome.
he?
That's a
Is
good
Dan
tune.
Tyminski part of Alison Krauss's band?
Yes.
What are they called? Union House.
That's who else.
Union Station.
Union Station. Yeah.
No. Was it? No, I'm just thinking of the CDs Mom had. I think it was Celine Dion. I feel like there was a Celine Dion CD,
Oh,
and then there
no.
was an Alison Krauss,
Yeah.
and then there was a mixtape Dad got with Blue Riders of the Purple Sage.
No, New Riders.
New Riders, sorry.
The Blue Riders.
I'm getting Blue Rodeo all
the
mixed
Blue
in there,
Riders
too.
of the nipple stage.
Nice.
Yeah, him too.
Yeah, that was a good. I love New Riders of Purple Sage. They're great.
I like Blue Rodeo. I was on a real hard Blue Rodeo kick for a while.
And if we're
Never got on one, but maybe I should.
You should. It comes
then
out of
we
nowhere.
are lost together.
Just have to let it happen.
That's kind of how I am with music, though. I go in stages. Like I'll just be on one band for like
Yeah.
a month,
Yeah.
and then
I can
I'll never
actually-
listen to them again. And then I'll find them like 3 years later and be like, "Oh, these guys are sweet," and then I
Yeah.
get back. Yeah.
I used to be super obsessive, like I think all the way through, when I was like between 12 and probably 18, you'd get on like one band per year, and that'd be like your band, and you just discover every album that they wrote. You listen to every song, you learn every lyric, and then you move on to the next
Yeah,
band.
Gump
You learn
was
everything.
hard on the Who.
Yeah, so I started out listening to, well, first it was the Beatles. You just listen to everything about the Beatles, and then you listen to all the Who.
I have something to say.
Yeah,
I fucking hate the Beatles.
you don't like the Beatles?
I fucking hate the Beatles.
Why? You,
I
Like
just
everything?
don't like them. Yeah, I don't like them.
well,
They
Don't like 'em.
insist upon themselves, Lois.
What?
It insists upon itself.
I don't understand what you're saying.
What? You don't like The Godfather?
Shut up.
Yeah,
hate
I don't
Family
know.
Guy.
I
Fuck
know
that
that's
show.
probably a hot take for some. I know there's lots that agree with me, but I don't
Well,
like
they
Beatles.
wrote a lot of music that doesn't like hit the radios or anything else. Like no one likes Yellow Submarine. It's fucking funny, but it's a fucking dog shit song.
Oh, it's
Or
horrible.
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds?
That's a pretty bad
Yeah, fuck
song.
that song.
I like
Yeah.
they do a song called Maxwell's Silver Hammer. That's pretty funny. It's just about this guy who murders people with a hammer.
Like I understand
I-
I understand like the lyrics and stuff, and I know that they were influential, and I get that. I don't like that. I don't like that sound. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Like I understand.
It's too
Yeah, I
British.
understand the hype of them.
Yeah, and I don't.
And I
really like
get-
the Brits.
Well,
Yeah.
and the Beatles
Word.
never.
Fucking
The
word.
Beatles were always they were always pop, whereas the other British invasion bands, the Who, Rolling Stones, those guys, were much more, I guess, Americanized. Like, especially
guess.
like the Rolling Stones, like they were, huge into blues and even country music.
Yeah, they had a lot of different influences.
A lot of
for
different
sure.
influence. So like you listen to, well, fuck, they did a bunch of country songs. Hunky Tonk Woman, for fuck's sake, that's a country tune.
Yeah,
The Who did lots of
Even
different stuff.
I
Lots
love
of
the
blues, lots of blues influence.
Yep.
Whereas the Beatles are mostly, it's just Euro pop. Now it's obviously it's better than modern Euro pop. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
it's
Euro trash.
late '60s Europop,
Yeah, well, early 60s
and it's
Euro pop.
it can be
Into
pretty
the 60s.
psychedelic.
Well,
just-
some of it
yeah.
can be. Like their early stuff
there
is
is
just
a
poppy.
couple
I don't
Beatles
really
Helter
like.
Skelter.
That's a good song.
Helter Skelter is the only one that I actually kind of somewhat enjoy.
Or what about Revolution? That's a pretty bluesy song. They say they want a revolution.
I mean, I'll listen to it if it comes on the radio,
Yeah.
but
It ain't no playlist. No.
yeah, it ain't on a playlist.
Mm.
I'm not listening to it on purpose.
That being
I'll say
said,
that.
I don't really have that much. I don't have that much Beatles in my everyday playlist either.
Yeah.
But I do. I have
It's
a
'cause
couple
it's
of their
not
albums.
good.
I like actually now that I think about it.
overhyped
Back in
in
the
a lot
of ways.
USSR. That is
That's a
nice,
good song.
That
Back
is
in
a
the
nice
USSR. Anything that George Harrison wrote
I'm
is actually
back in
really
the
good.
USSR.
I like what do you do that one? Taxman. I'm the taxman. It's great.
No.
That's a great song.
I also hate taxes, so
Exactly. It's a great. It's making fun of taxes.
yeah, I do hate taxes.
That's a good song.
It's
You'd like
making
that
fun
one.
of Texas. Oh,
You
taxes?
dare make fun of a Lone Star State?
How fucking
God
dare you.
bless Texas.
God bless Texas. Who was that?
You right now.
What, like,
The song.
God bless Texas.
Yeah. Is that Billy Joe Difey or some shit or whatever
Billy
his
Joe
fucking name
Dikey?
is?
What? You
I'm
just
I'm just rattling off country singers. I
that
don't
was
fucking
not
know.
you somehow got like Billy Joe Shaver and Joe Diffie
Yeah, Joe Diffie.
mixed in
Yeah,
somehow.
whatever.
Billy Joe Shaver and Joe. That is exactly.
Yes.
That's funny that you recognize that.
Suck my dick.
Well, I'm not an idiot.
No, that makes sense. I know both those names, but I don't think
I
I've
know
ever,
enough about music to know
I've
what he
never
was getting
listened to
at.
Billy
but-
Joe
Oh,
Shaver before ever.
Little Texas.
Yeah.
Love Texas.
No, Little Texas.
Where's Little
Is
Texas?
it actually?
No, that's God Bless Texas is by Little Texas.
Oh God.
Is that who did that song?
I just searched it up.
I thought it was somebody like that actually mattered more.
Yeah, like a name.
Yeah, like,
Like a-
yeah.
They got a name, Little Texas.
Yeah, and that, I
Wait,
guarantee that was their only hit.
Imagine this.
Yeah.
Imagine a world where Texans had to leave their land and go to China and form little Texases in those cities, just as the Chinese have formed little Chinas.
Yeah, I can't see that happening. I don't think it would work.
No, I'm just saying, like in an alternate universe where the circumstances were different. What then? They're like, oh, we got to crack down on these fucking Texans. They keep bringing revolvers in.
Well, I'm going to be honest. That would be the hood.
Well, it would be absolutely be the hood because all these Texans would just be having gunfights in the middle of the goddamn city. The Chinese are like, what the fuck is wrong with these Americans?
I think they think that already, but
Well, yeah. I mean, I think that for
Yeah,
God's
what
sakes.
if that's an interesting thought. What if we had like a little Canada?
Well, there wouldn't be such a thing because we are hardly even a nation.
That's true. We're barely
don't-
Canada.
we don't have
We
enough
are-
people to
we-
go
we
to
don't-
other countries
we
and
are
have
little
little
I mean,
Canada.
didn't you hear Trudeau? He said we don't have a national culture. And as bad as that makes a lot of conservatives, it's actually true. We don't have a national culture. Look around. What's our national culture?
That's true.
Nothing. We're a bunch of fucking mutts.
I kind of think we do.
Well, there was.
I mean,
Definitely not in
okay,
the last 40 years.
I'll say this: I think Alberta
has
a culture.
And I think
It's
well,
it's not good,
and I
but
think
we
Quebec
do have.
does
Yeah,
because
it
they're kind of
definitely
their own
has
thing.
that real yee vibe, which
Oh,
I'm not a
100%.
fan of. I kind of hate that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
But it is definitely you
or-
can identify as an Albertan.
Well,
where
you can.
everybody else is just kind of
You can be yee yee and also not be fucking brain dead. That's
No, but that's the problem. You think
if
of
anyone
yee-yee.
is listening,
I
that's the
disagree.
message. The message you should be taking home with you tonight is that you can be yee yee and all that, but also not be fucking brain dead.
See, I agree with you, but when you think of
I
yee
don't.
you don't think of brain cells.
No, you think of an absolute fucking
You
moron
think of
who,
Lane Fox, and Lane Fox, if you're listening to this, you're fucking brain dead. And I stand by that.
Yeah.
yeah, no.
Yeah. Spend 6 months of the year working up north, make a bunch of money, and then blow it all on shitty trucks, and then brag about it.
Oh, yeah, that's the Alberta dream, brother. No, well, it might be your dream, but it ain't mine.
Yeah,
There's better things in life.
but that is when you talk about Albertans. That's the first thing everybody thinks. They
Yeah.
think either a 4th gen Dodge with a welding skid, or they think a shitty 80s Chev half ton, and both of them are just dumb as fuck.
yeah.
Work the rigs, marry a stripper. What's the third one? How
Do
does that
cocaine.
No. How does that whole
That's
fucking
not how
thing
it
go?
goes. Work the rigs, marry a stripper.
Oh, finance a truck.
Finance a truck.
Yeah.
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 Or finance a boat as well.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you're a foreman, you finance a boat.
Yeah. it's-
Big on buying boats and then
Yeah.
never fucking using them
Yeah.
because we have no water.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we could go all the way to the Okanagan and just ruin that place. Which
Well,
is
it's
fine,
kind
because
of-
fuck
Which is fine.
BC.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
BC. Yeah.
Hey-
I do like Kelowna though.
I hate Kelowna. That place is fucking crackheads, meth heads,
Well, like,
injection sites
the-
every 5 meters.
Like, yeah,
Nice.
like the middle of town, like the main dragon stuff. It's an absolute fuck show
It's
for
sketch.
sure. But it's kind of a nice.
But you get
town.
up, like you get away from the main lake there, and you get into kind of the hills.
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah, it's very nice.
No, it's a nice place. I like Kelowna.
I don't mind it.
Like party.
It's a good place if you want to go party. It's a big party town.
Oh,
for sure.
dude, that's where all the dumb Calgary, like white girls go. It's awful. Every time they're like, "I'm going on vacation." I'm like, "Where are you going?" Kelowna. Why are you
Kelowna,
going to
yeah.
Kelowna? What's there to see except crackheads and hippies who haven't worked in 40
Go
years?
somewhere cool like Uganda.
Yeah, fucking go to Mongolia for God's sakes. That's a vacation.
Well, they'd have to go on a mission to go there, because that's the like.
A mission from God.
Mission from God, or like an assassination mission to take out like Joseph Kony.
No, yeah, God mission is more what I was getting at. Because I feel like that's the only girl, like, rural white girls from, Alberta. The only time they go overseas is to go on a mission.
Yeah.
No,
I'm going
it's-
to New Zealand
It's
for a
fuck
Bible
mission.
school.
It's to find a husband. That's what missions are.
Yeah.
It's like to spread the word of God. No, you out there looking for dick, girl.
No, that they
Don't
go to
fucking
these
lie me.
countries because they think God isn't watching in Uganda. That's why.
I'm gonna.
But I'll tell you something,
God,
sister.
God,
He's not.
God ain't
He's
looking
not.
at Uganda. Too
Look at those
close.
countries, for God's sakes. Look at the state they're in. God isn't watching. You're right.
No. No, he is not.
That's pretty good.
Bud
Yeah.
Light.
Can you bud me, bro?
Looking for a Bud Light there, Gil?
Yeah, give me a can there.
Oh, you
Not
guys are
closer to me.
one ahead of me now.
You ever think? You think
Keep up.
the Anheuser-Busch Corporation, what are they called now? IB InBev is gonna claim our videos on YouTube because we just incessantly drink Bud Light.
Or they send us like taster packs of new shit. Like I seen a video of a guy. He just got the new release of the different seltzers.
Hey
I know
yo,
they're
the new
just
seltzers
but
dropped.
but they're not out yet. He got to taste test them and actually posted on his Instagram.
I'm guessing
That was pretty
he's.
cool.
I'm guessing he's not nearly as retarded as us.
Oh no, yes, yeah.
Oh, he is.
Oh yeah.
Does he have more followers than us? Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you can,
We'll give it time then.
but Gump, what you're missing with the whole podcast thing is you can be retarded. You just have to be entertaining.
That's true. Just gotta shake my dick like a monkey, and
Like
hopefully
some of
people
these-
watch.
Some of these influencers and shit are the dumbest fucks.
Oh yeah.
They're absolutely look at that fucking whistling diesel cocksucker. That guy is a fucking idiot.
He's made a career of being dumb as fuck.
Whistling
Yeah.
Diesel. Which one? Oh, is he one of them TikTok dudes? who,
No.
He was a YouTuber.
Yeah,
Was he a
guy.
YouTuber?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
there's a bunch of like,
Absolute fuck. You want to talk a ye fucking moron?
Oh, yeah.
That's that guy.
or like zip ties and bias plies. I
no,
love
that
Peg.
guy. Peg is fucking
wicked.
awesome.
No, he's a national treasure.
Yeah.
Oh, he's great.
Peg's fucking awesome. I actually just subscribed to his Patreon because
Oh,
I
right
wanted
on.
to see the videos where he can still swear and everything.
Yeah.
So,
Fucking lube tube.
oh fuck, that
What was
guy's
he-
the best.
He posted something on his Instagram the other day. Something about do a dodge delete on your Cummins. So he put a Cummins in his
Well, he calls them shipping crates, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's a shipping crate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he put a Cummins in his old Ford.
Yeah, he's got a crew cab Ford.
Yeah.
I think it had a 460 in it.
Yeah.
And he took the 460
Flat
out,
deck on the
Nice.
back.
What's
welding
that?
rig.
One Pug Life. Is he from Ontario?
That guy's a fucking idiot.
Oh,
yeah.
he's Ontario.
I used to watch his shit until Peg,
Yeah.
and then I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah,
One
that
Pug
guy's a
Life.
fucking idiot.
Oh yeah, that guy. Well, he jumps like homemade go karts made out of lawnmowers, and then he there's videos where he would just like put like football padding or hockey padding or whatever, right? Fucking put a bunch of that stuff on, then get on the go kart and then hit this jump and try and jump like a washing machine or a
Yeah.
fucking
or a fridge or
It's
something.
fridge,
awful.
and then land right on the fridge. The thing would skid out from underneath him because he'd hide center it, then flip over backwards and bash his head on the fucking ground and somehow still live. Well, I think we all know why. There wasn't anything up there.
Yeah, there's nothing to hurt. Yeah, that guy's an idiot.
Oh. Yeah, I remember watching those. You remember watching David's Farm?
No, I never watched that.
So that was a guy who he actually got featured on Daily Planet on the fucking Discovery Channel.
What?
Do you remember Daily Planet?
Yeah, I remember Daily Planet.
Yeah. So this guy, he built these things called redneck roller coasters. So you take, you remember those?
Maybe.
So you'd take just like a fucking, like an old town car or, K car, something
Yeah,
big, something with a lot of weight.
Didn't that guy?
Well, we'll get to that.
Okay. Yeah.
He's not on YouTube anymore for some reasons.
Nice.
He would take one of those old K cars, have this whole frame set up that would come through like the windshield off of the main chassis, like through the floorboards of the interior.
Yep.
And then on the top of this frame, he would put a couch. And then he would wire all of the controls, the throttle, everything would be wired up there. So you'd sit on this couch about I don't know, 6 or 7 feet up and then a little bit forward. So your feet were right in line with the front of the car.
Oh.
And then you put a little bit of weight in the bag just so you don't fucking kill yourself.
Yeah.
And you just drive from up there. And then what you do is you stomp on the brakes and you'd fucking
That's
and they call it a redneck roller coaster. And he engineered like 3 or 4 of these fucking things.
Well,
They've had them on Daily Planet.
Didn't he build one with like you had your van?
Yeah.
And then he
it
built
was,
that
like
big
a Dodge
scaffold
van.
out the back of it at like a 45-degree angle, so he was about like 10 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he could like wheelie the fucking thing.
Yeah. So he had one where it came out the back.
Yeah.
And so yeah, exactly. You could like go all the way to the ground and then you stomp on the brakes and fucking
But I do
catapult
remember
you
the
like
one
that.
off the front. They
It was
were
like a Taurus or something, I think.
no, I thought it was a van, but they were like 5 or 6 feet ahead of the front of the car.
Oh yeah, that's
So
right.
so when he hit the brakes, it would like fully cantilever over.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, you get like
buck you-
right near the ground.
buck you the fuck out of the seat. It was hilarious.
That's
What was his name again?
It
Dave.
was called David's Farm. He
Yeah,
was
David's
around
Farm.
London, Ontario. He was outskirts of London,
Yep.
Ontario. And he also had this thing called he called it Sky Hill.
Yeah.
And it was just this this embankment that it was like it was about a 70-degree angle. And he would just whip up any old shit that he found laying around the farm or anybody who was near, fix the thing up, and then go, okay, we're gonna Sky Hill test this thing.
Yeah.
See if it'll go up this fucking 70-degree grade. So, and it was flat. It was perfectly flat, and then this big berm.
Yeah.
So you build up as much speed as you could get,
And yeah, just
and just
fucking
fucking
nailed
hit
it.
this
See what you
thing.
can do.
Just see if
Yeah.
you can get up there. And there's lots of videos like that. But
Yeah, I
long
forgot
story
about
short,
that
he's a sexual predator. So
Oh.
his things were removed from YouTube, I believe.
Yikes. Okay.
Yeah, I
well,
remember that.
That took a fucking
there
turn.
was yeah.
Well, I
'Cause there
think
was
he was
actually like a
pedophile
full
of some kind. I think.
there was a full like actual
Oh.
news article on the guy.
Yeah,
yeah,
he's fucked.
yeah. Did he go to jail? No. He
Oh,
didn't
he's
go
in
to
jail. I'm pretty sure he's in jail.
Jesus, that took
Or-
a fucking turn in a hurry. I
Yeah.
did not expect it to
Dude.
go that direction.
No.
I
don't
thought he
know.
like did something to like
no.
Well, I can't
to,
remember
like,
exactly.
No, he was a
violate the
full-blown-
standards
Well,
of
maybe he
YouTube or
didn't. No,
something.
No, he
I didn't know
violated
that.
the standards of human rights.
No, he violated some children for sure.
Yeah.
Well, what happened was I think he had exposed himself naked to some like
Or
10 or 12-year-old kids or something like that.
That's rough.
Some people said that he kind of got set up because he had pissed somebody off.
yeah.
So he was like, allegedly, he was like sun tanning buck ass naked, which is like,
Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that to begin with.
probably shouldn't do that.
Pretty fucking cringe.
Pretty,
bro.
he's weird. He's weird anyway. And then some like, there was like 12-year-old kids around, and someone made it sound like, he tried to make it sound like he was just laying there suntanning. But
he was.
the parents of these kids were like, no, he was walking around naked, exposing himself to our children. And he would also just grow weed like all around his fucking farm. And this was in like 2007, so it was definitely illegal.
Yeah,
And
that's
they're
punk
all-
rock though.
It was punk rock. The best part was you'd see some videos where it'd be like one of these stoner friends of his would be hanging around, and they opened up the trunk of one of the cars. They're like, oh, do we got, is there any tools in the trunk of this one? Oh, I don't know. Let's open her up. And it's just fucking full of weed. Like, oh, that's catnip.
Jesus.
It's catnip. Well, don't worry about that. It's just straight up weed.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that guy.
David's Farm.
Yeah, I can't
good
say I
shit.
ever watched any of that.
Yeah. Yeah, there was some pretty good stuff. I think at one time he had an old like D4 cat that he would use to pull shit out of the mud.
Yeah.
He had
They
like
get
a
stuff-
full.
he had every-
He had quite a bit of land too.
Yeah,
Like, it seemed
yeah.
like
He had a couple sections.
because
of
they
land
would
up by
when they
London.
pull airbags out and put shit on top of them and just
Oh,
blow 'em
yeah,
sky
yeah, yeah.
high, like microwaves and people. And
Yeah,
Nice.
they would do that. Yeah,
It
they
was
make
awesome.
bombs out of airbags.
That would be fun. I've always kind of wanted to do that.
Yeah, I see these videos.
I've honestly thought about it. I
Take
think
the airbag out of Little Prime.
it doesn't have one.
No.
Are you kidding?
No, it doesn't have one.
It's like, wait a second.
Yeah, no, it doesn't have one.
That's what I thought.
My 98 does. My brown truck, and it's fucking dead. So,
That's
What are you
good.
gonna do
Well,
with
because
that
you've
thing?
hit something and it never popped, or is that how you know it's dead?
no, the exhaust fell off, and I'm too cheap to fix it.
Oh, like the truck is dead.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's it. Just the exhaust.
Well, I mean, the front end is questionable at best, and T case may come through the floor any day. Tranny slips sometimes.
No.
It's got some problems, so
Hey,
I'm
Shawn-
just gonna lay it to rest.
Shawn, what was the first vehicle you blew a tranny in? What was her name?
That's a trick question.
That's a good one. What else do I
It
got
was a
here on my
Dodge.
list here?
The year was 2015.
Her name?
Patricia. And she was huge.
Patricia was huge. She was Polynesian.
And in the words of Afroman, whipped out a dick that was bigger than mine.
God.
Funny story, actually, about blowing trannies. Not the human kind.
Oh, he's changing subjects.
I'm
He's
changing-
nervous.
Trans submissions.
He's nervous. He's changing subjects.
My brown truck was actually the first truck I blew a tranny in, but it was before I owned it. It was when Austin still owned it.
Nice.
And he was too scared to drive in the hail. So I drove it home from Airdrie in the hail and blew the transmission.
Hell yeah.
Like 4 years before I fucking bought it.
Did you get any body damage from hail?
Oh, yeah. No, it's fucked.
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess, yeah, it does have quite a few dents.
Oh, yeah. No, it's hailed right out. Yeah.
It's like a golf ball, though. Now it's like aerodynamic.
No.
Not
As aerodynamic as a 90 Chev half-ton.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of that, they tried that on Mythbusters.
Yeah, that was a long time ago they tried that.
It didn't work.
It did work.
It did?
It did. It was a myth confirmed.
If,
Why do you
what?
think golf balls do that? Because there's actually a principle of...
So if you golf ball a whole vehicle...
No. They
yeah, if you
didn't
put
they
divots...
put some sort of clay on the car, put divots in the clay, and then did they pull a bunch of the interior weight and everything? Tried to make them the same weight.
Get it back to factory weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tried
Something
controlling
like
the
that.
variables.
Why wouldn't you just set the thing up and hammer
watched,
golf balls at
I watched
it?
a video recently.
That's
Now,
too easy.
This jogs my
That's
memory.
more fun.
That's too Albertan.
This jogs my memory. So, Adam Savage, he's got a YouTube channel. And he puts out stuff every once in a while, and he was talking about that was probably one of his most favorite experiments ever because they did that experiment, and in their calculations and in their testing, they found that that they actually did improve fuel economy.
Right.
Well, I believe it was, I think it was Chrysler. Was it Chrysler or was it GM? One of the big three in the United States saw this on TV and they're like, what the fuck? So they actually did rigorous testing in their own wind tunnels and stuff.
Yep.
Had their own designers and engineers, try and build one of these cars with divots all over it, and they said that their results were inconclusive. So,
Sons of bitches, it fucking worked.
but Adam Savage is like, I don't even really care if it's true or not. I'm just happy we actually got the attention of like one of these huge,
Like a big manufacturer.
It's a huge,
big corporation. That's wild.
it's a huge corporation, a huge engineering firm. Like, and they do a lot of science.
Yeah, but they were a pretty big fucking show. So
They were a big show. That's
Right.
true. I think everybody watched
what,
that.
what was the Asian guy's name?
Grant Imahara?
He died.
Yeah, he died.
Oh yeah,
He died a
that
while
wasn't
ago.
long. He had some aneurysm or something like that,
Yeah.
or a stroke.
Because he was pretty young too.
Yes.
Like, he wasn't that
50.
old.
He was older
Was
than
he 50?
Yeah. He was older than he thought.
No way.
Yeah,
He wasn't that.
50.
He was maybe
Man,
51.
fucking Asians
He was
don't
pretty young.
age.
though.
Yeah.
They don't age.
No.
Well, Japanese people, it's really great. They look like they're in
Fucking
their
flies.
late 30s until they're about 75, and then they just turn to prunes.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
they're old.
They go downhill.
I remember our great uncle Jake
Yeah.
brought his wife
Yeah,
and
Sachi.
this little Japanese girl with him, and she was jumping on the trampoline. I was probably 14 or 15.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this girl's like 18 or 19.
Yeah.
Later learned she was 36. Had not a fucking clue.
yeah,
man.
yeah.
She looked my age.
Yeah, she
I
had her
swear to
license
God,
and
she was
everything.
my
She
age.
like studied in Vancouver, I think.
It is weird how they
Oh,
age
it
like
was
that, eh?
fucking weird, dude. Like I was like, and she was jumping on the tramp like she was 18 or 19. Like
Yeah.
I was like, no 36-year-old is gonna get on a trampoline.
No, but they don't have trampolines in Japan. They don't have space for it.
You know,
Do
it's
they
a-
not?
They
I'm
don't
sure they have fucking trampolines.
I'm
in
sure they do,
Japan.
but you'd have to fucking go to a business who
It'd be,
has
uh,
trampolines and jump on their trampolines. Fuck
You
that.
know how we have like, they're like flying squirrels or whatever.
Yeah,
those
it's like
trampoline
that
parks?
shit.
They probably have frying squirrels.
Frying squirrels. Frying squirrels. That's
I'm
asshole.
going to the frying
very
squirrel to jump on the trampoline.
You're an asshole. That's very racist. Yeah.
Sorry, Tommy.
That's not how Tommy talks.
That's just how Japanese people talk. Tommy isn't
Have
Japanese.
you ever
Tommy-
heard
Tommy's,
Tommy talk with an
Vietnamese.
Asian accent? It's bang on.
Yeah, he can
It's fucking bang on.
nail an Asian accent.
You know what Japanese do to Korean?
That brings me to another topic.
Oh, okay.
I was listening
Koreans?
to
Love Koreans.
Bobby Lee and
My
Theo
favorite.
Vaughn. First of all, those guys are fucking retarded.
Oh, and they're both fucking hilarious. So
But
Traumatized. Both of them.
fucking Bobby gets talking about his dad. He's like, yeah, Dad, I was like 8 or 9. Dad was taking a 7-iron to me, beating the fuck out
With
of
a
him
golf
with
club?
7-iron.
Oh my
He's
God.
like, the first time I ever tried smoking meth, I was 12. He's like, just to cope with the trauma. He said.
Holy fuck.
Jesus Christ.
But he was talking about how this is before he started working at a comedy club. I can't remember where. But what are you doing?
I'm just nothing. Continue.
All right. He was working at this is before he was working at a comedy club, but he crossed the border. He was in California. He crossed the border into Mexico, and
Oh, yeah. To Tijuana.
yeah,
Yeah, from
He's
San
like-
Diego to Tijuana.
and
Yeah.
the first thing he sees was a red-headed albino midget Hispanic. That's what he said. Comes up to him and says, "Do you want some pussy?" He's like, "Yeah, I want some
I'm
pussy."
assuming this is was this a woman redheaded? It's a van.
A little man. Yeah, a little man.
Did
Sorry.
the little man try giving it
Yeah.
to him?
So he follows him along for
But he can't.
6 blocks.
He's
and
got pussy.
so he follows him for 6 blocks, which in little people time is about 7 hours.
Oh God.
So they walk along and they come down a back alley. Well, there's another Mexican guy, probably Gump size, but all tatted up and scary. And he, all of a sudden, this little midget just takes off,
Oh no.
runs away, and then
Got catfished by a midget.
this guy holds a machete to Bobby's throat. He's like, "Give me all your fucking money." He has about $400. Well, no, he has about $200. They said that he had $400 in inflation on it. Is typical Theo Vaughn story. $200. Takes it, throws it on the ground because there's like 2 or 3 more guys come out, and they're like, "This is our fucking alley. We want a piece of the money." So they get fighting. So Bobby just, as soon as the machete leaves his throat, hits the ground, grabs the wallet, and just fucking takes off. So he's being chased by a bunch of Mexicans in Mexico. And he's running along, and he sees this pink sign. He's like, "Oh, that looks like a business." And sure as shit, he said, "The grace of God." A bunch of,
It was a whorehouse.
no, it wasn't a whorehouse. It was a bunch of American soldiers come walking out.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And he's
Because
like,
San Diego.
He's like, "American, I'm being
big military-
chased."
big
Two
military base
two
there.
American, military men walk him to the border, and he gets across, but like nearly fucking dies in Mexico.
That's
He's like, "I
awesome.
never returned to Mexico until I relapsed."
Which was 2 months later,
Yeah.
probably.
Probably.
Tijuana's a wild place.
Oh, I'd love to go just to see. Like, I wouldn't do anything there. I just want to watch the animals. You know what I mean? Like all the animals there. It's kind of one of those places where
Gump.
no, not it's not a
Cool it
racial.
with the
It's not a
anti-Semitic
racial. It's not a racial thing. By animals, I mean immoral human beings. You know, like people who just snorting coke off of a
Thanks.
fucking transvestite boner, that sort of stuff. Snorting coke off boners. You know, says I want to go there and just like look at these
those are
fucking
called,
animals.
Dick dingers.
What was
Dick dingers.
What was
Dick dingers.
Wasn't there a guy in Cuba? Did you let?
Maybe.
There was a guy in Cuba.
Fidel
I
Castro?
can't remember what they called him, but apparently he just had a fucking hammer on him. And then they would
Oh
like,
no, that's Joey Diaz.
no, no, you idiot. Joey Diaz was talking about it though.
He's from Cuba.
And this guy, they would get him into clubs or whatever, and people would just sit around and drink and just like watch him fuck girls.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Cubans are
And, like,
a different
Young, like
culture.
it wasn't good.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is in Cuba.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe I.
Joey was
yeah,
Joey
yeah,
was
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about it.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm really I'm struggling here.
I can't remember what they called. They called him. It was like the anaconda or something. I don't know. Big black guy, anyways, in Cuba.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Anaconda.
It wasn't
Black
that.
Mamba.
The
Or,
fucking
No, it wasn't
pipeline.
the black mamba.
The oil pipeline.
yeah,
can't
I know what
remember.
you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was
yeah.
not good. Because I think Cuba's pretty wild too.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna get wilder
Well, that-
now that Fidel's dead. Raul stepped down. That place is gonna go to hell here soon for a little bit, and then maybe they decide to not be communist for a bit and just be the
I would
absolute party capital of the world.
Well, you
I
know
guarantee it.
how Gump got talking about how the Taliban raped that gay guy.
Yeah.
Joey Diaz was talking about.
Oh,
There's a group
yeah.
of Cuban men.
It's
I
a-
can't
it's a
remember
club.
what they're called.
Well, yeah, it's a club.
Say it's only gay to get fucked in the ass, but you can fuck a guy in the ass. And it's fine.
They're like
Like they can't be in the same room as a gay guy, but you can fuck a guy.
Yeah, fucking Cubans are weird.
I
man.
know.
I'll
it's-
Google it right here. I bet
You know what I'm
people
talking about,
can
though,
see
Gump?
it here. Yeah, it's a gang that. Oh, the Wi-Fi's so terrible out here. It's a gang of men. They're basically a mafia. And they can fuck a guy in the ass, and that's not gay. But if you get fucked in the ass, you're gay. Which is actually a tradition that stems all the way back to ancient Rome.
Yes.
The ancient Romans, they would like.
Yeah, they love gay shit.
Oh, the Greeks too. The Greeks
Yeah,
just fucked
they
each other.
love doing gay
I'm pretty
shit.
sure
Well,
Alexander
honestly,
the Great
the-
had sex with his like leading general. They're like, these guys, they're way too good of friends to just not be gay.
Well, the Greeks mainstreamed homosexuality for sure.
Well, I mean, I guess.
Jesus Christ.
I guess you could say that.
You turn your fucking notifications
Well,
off there,
I thought
brother?
I did, but it's Josh. Josh is just hitting up the group chat.
Oh, shit. All right.
You have a fucking group chat and I'm not in it. I'm actually pissed.
Well,
Yeah.
you didn't buy this equipment with us. So that's why.
I didn't get told that you were fucking buying it.
Oh, I didn't either. I just bought it kind
I
of
would
on
have
a
pitched
whim.
you $10.
Can you quit?
This guy's licking the mic.
You know, I bought this equipment, by the way. And Josh, he gave me some money. Okay.
Continues to lick.
We're going to do a mustache ASMR. Let me turn you up there, Shawn. It's going to get a little loud here for a second. Now that's a walrus. Let's turn this shit down for a second. Good God. That got a little loud. I'm sorry,
That
folks.
was a little unnecessary, but
Oh, that was perfectly necessary.
made for a good show. Mustache
God.
ASMR.
I hope nobody actually watches this on YouTube and saw me doing that.
Dude, you should have seen. You
Oh,
should have been
they'll see
in my POV. That shit was rank. It
Scritchy, scratchy.
was badass.
Oh, so we got an election coming up, eh?
Oh, God.
Who are you voting for? It's Alberta. There's
Nobody. I'm
nobody?
not voting.
Oh,
I don't vote. Vote from the rooftop.
all right. But you're not Korean. And you
I
don't live
give
in
a
Los
shit.
Angeles.
I will fucking join the Koreans on the rooftops.
All right. Far out.
I
But
don't
you,
vote.
you don't own a convenience store. Oh, Korea. Oh, you know what? Japanese, you do the Korean.
Yeah, no. Voting is pointless if you live in Western Canada.
We don't have power out here. But that being said, they are saying the polls is looking like a conservative minority government is possible.
What do the Polish know?
They know what it's like to be raped by many different nations for the last 200 years.
Yeah. They're in the worst place in the fucking world.
Yeah. Halfway between
Geographically speaking.
two
true.
great powers.
Yeah, that's a bad part of the world to be in.
I like Polish people.
I know one Polish guy, hauls cows. He's a fucking idiot.
Do you need a beer?
Love him to death. Fucking idiot. Yeah, I'll need a Bud Light.
I know a Polish guy. He's gonna be an astronaut. He's pretty smart, actually. Yeah,
It's
well,
a lot different than the Polish guy I know that hauls cows.
this is a different kind of Pole, I'm guessing. He was born in South Africa, actually, because his parents left South Africa, left Poland to go to South Africa.
Yeet.
And
God damn it.
you know,
Kobe
as,
did it
as
again.
refugees once the wall fell and all that shit.
Yeah.
And then, of course, South Africa has been a real shithole for the last 20 years. And so when he was just a little guy, they moved to Canada.
Mhm.
And he's like, he's trying to be a doctor and stuff. And he's got an engineering degree and he's doing his doctorate shit. And he says like, yeah, I'm going to be an astronaut. I'm like, sweet. First Polish astronaut that didn't fucking burn up on impact. I don't know.
Did the
There's actually been polls. In
well,
space before.
did the
Don't be so quick
Soviets
to judge.
did the Soviets send any poles up there?
Yeah, but they never
well,
came
they
back.
they never came back. They always exploded.
Well, I'm sure they sent lots.
Good old Soviet engineering.
No, they didn't send any polls up there. I don't think.
I think they
I
sent
know
a
the-
Ukrainian guy, didn't they?
I think
Couple
Yuri Gagarin
Ukrainians.
was born in Ukraine, but I think he was ethnically Russian.
Hmm.
There's several Ukrainians in space, that's for sure.
Hmm.
Space Ukrainians. Ooh.
Space Ukrainians making pierogies in
Making
the sky.
Making zero gravity pierogies.
Yeah, how do you properly mash sauerkraut?
That's German.
So that's German, and they never went to space, as far as I
Wait,
know.
who are we talking about?
Ukrainians.
Ukrainian.
What about them?
The Germans have been to space as the EU.
Well, I mean, yeah. Now
they were the
maybe.
first ones in space. V2 rocket.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
They were the first to.
Who the fuck do you think
Fail.
put Americans on the moon? It was the fucking Germans.
That is true.
German scientists did, yeah.
Yeah.
They still sent Americans up.
Well, I mean, I'm guessing Aldrin. I'm guessing that's probably a German last name. That's a
Buzz?
hot one. Buzz.
I don't know what the fuck he is.
It's probably a
I
German.
keep seeing,
don't know.
like-
Armstrong. That's probably German. Or no, that's English.
Armstrong? That's English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple videos now. Somebody will walk up to Buzz Aldrin and be like, "Did you walk on the moon?" And his like he doesn't really answer. It's like, did that guy actually walk on the moon?
But Buzz Aldrin died.
No, I know.
Yeah, he did.
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I'm pretty sure.
But there is videos of him.
I know Neil's been dead
actually,
for a long time.
Yeah, he is.
Huh?
Neil's for sure dead, but
No, Buzz Aldrin, no, there was a video of some guy was like, you didn't walk on the moon, blah, blah. He's just getting in his fucking face. Meanwhile, Buzz Aldrin's trying to get to the hotel. And Buzz Aldrin just fucking decked him in the face.
nice.
This fucking guy is like, the moon's fake. Earth is flat.
He's still alive.
Buzz Aldrin? Is he?
Yep.
Nice.
Is he fucking, he's geriatric
He's
as fuck.
the last surviving crew member of the Apollo 11.
Oh, Michael Collins is dead then, eh?
Yeah, he's the last surviving member.
There you go.
God rest.
Because I haven't seen anything about Buzz Aldrin for a long time. He must have...
That's because he's older than fucking Christ.
what's he, like 90?
It's the same age as the moon.
He
89?
was born in 1930. He is 91.
Yep.
Ooh, he's an old man.
Yeah.
Imagine being on the moon and then tripping and falling. And
You don't really fall though.
No, you slowly fall. You go, and you can't. There's nothing to grab onto.
Yeah,
there's
there's
no
nothing.
fucking air or anything. So
Yeah. What do you call that? Like-
tripping.
What?
No, like what do you call falling in space?
In like zero gravity?
Yeah.
Well, the moon doesn't have zero gravity. It just has less.
All right.
It's just not as much as Earth. It
I
has
guess
gravity.
I guess it does have some gravity.
It has gravity.
Certain amount of gravity.
Yeah, it's
Just
like one. I think
significantly
it's 1/8 of Earth's gravity.
Does Mars have gravity?
Yes. Anything with mass has gravity. Any matter.
I'm not a fucking astronaut.
Every
Yeah, check this out. Look at this.
any
Look at
matter
this.
has gravity.
Here.
Okay, when I throw this pen up, it's not
Well, I
just the
know-
Earth pulling it down. It is also pulling the Earth up because it has gravity as well. Now it's pulling it up absolutely minuscule amount that is
True,
completely
if
immeasurable.
you throw that pen up, it should be attracted to Shawn's massive fucking forehead. Throw it, go. See what
Do I have
happens.
a big forehead?
No.
Let's see. oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ!
Jesus Christ! We got a black hole on Earth.
I don't know how to respond to this.
I'm sorry, Shawn.
Yes,
That's fine.
technically anything with mass does have gravity. That's right. I'm thinking of what's his fuck Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Anything with mass is
No,
gravity.
no.
That's-
I was.
Oh,
that was a
Black
V-
Science Man.
That was
black. Hey,
I was watching.
hey!
a-
If you took out all of the veins, capillaries, arteries out of a human body, and tied them end to end, that person would die.
Thank you.
You know,
Neil deGrasse
the
Tyson.
one
Black science man.
the one thing I don't like about Neil deGrasse Tyson is he's so
He grows a better mustache than me.
he's so quick to not believe in something.
He's a pretty fucking smart
like,
guy.
Well, but like
I
what?
know.
Like not believing what?
Yeah, that's
Specific.
that's a bit of a fucking open-ended statement.
It
Yeah, he's a
is.
scientist. That's what scientists do.
I was
They go,
hoping
well,
by
I'm
saying-
skeptical. That's
Yeah.
the whole point of
Yeah,
being a
the whole-
scientist.
yeah.
You go, well, let's see some evidence first.
Okay, I was hoping to remember where I was going with that.
Well, that would be ideal.
That would be ideal.
It helps to like remember, to 10 seconds ago.
Oh yeah, what'd you say 10 seconds ago? Go.
I believe 10 seconds ago I
Balls.
said something about Black Science
I think
Man
you threw
tying.
a fucking pen at my head.
Well, that was about 20 to 30 seconds ago. 10 seconds ago. Oh, now we're about 20 seconds ago. Hold on, we got a play-by-play here on what I said last. Can I get we got $5, $5. Can I see it? Second, $10, sold.
When the fuck did this turn into an auction?
Just now, just 5 seconds ago.
All right.
So this Greek friend of mine,
Back
he
to the Greeks.
oh, I love the Greeks. He
Alright.
he tells me, well, we go to the Stampede. This is his first Stampede.
That sucks.
Oh, I mean, it's actually pretty good because we got grandstand tickets.
I
Watched,
fucking hate Stampede.
but we actually watched the rodeo part. That was good.
Yeah.
The rides and stuff. That's I can take or leave that. That's bullshit. And there's a lot of people there.
Yeah.
But we watched some rodeo. That was pretty good.
Yep.
And he was telling me, yeah, he's like, oh, man, country music, hate country music, not a fan. And I'm like, well, you haven't heard real country music. So I played him some Wheeler Walker Jr. Eating pussy, kicking ass. I played him that. And he's like, well, I take it back. And I played that and Fuck You, Bitch.
Ah, good tune.
That's a good tune. He's like, you know what? This is good. I like this.
Fuck you, bitch.
I can't remember his
You
real name
broke
too.
my
He's a comedian. Ben something.
Is he Jewish?
Fuck
Maybe.
your friends.
Cool it with the anti-Semitic remarks.
I just need an excuse to press the button again.
Yeah, no, but he's he's a comedian, I guess. That I think Ben something. Yeah,
Like,
but obviously
Wheeler
Wheeler
Walker
Walker Jr. isn't his real name.
Right. Well,
That's a great name.
who
I
names
wish
their
it was.
fucking kid Wheeler?
I think a lot of people. I think that's a legitimate first
Yeah,
name.
in what, in Oklahoma?
Yes.
Hopefully I avoid that place.
Alabama.
I've been to Oklahoma once.
Yeah?
It's awful.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, it's not a great place.
It's pretty flat. All they do is drill holes and suck cock and shoot meth.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
And you have first-hand
Where are
experience?
they drilling holes?
Of the drilling holes, the sucking cock, or of the doing meth.
Well,
Are
any
you
of those.
talking about glory
Pick your
holes?
choice.
No,
Is that
I drove through it.
Is Oklahoma the state for glory holes? Is that what you mean? Or are you like drilling for oil?
Drilling for oil.
Yeah, oil. There's a lot of oil.
I don't know.
Yeah.
When I think of oil, I think of Texas.
Drilling
Yeah, but
holes.
A lot like that. Like that
Drilling holes,
Oklahoma
glory
Panhandle
holes?
has a shitload of oil. Yeah.
Yeah, they got quite a bit. That's where, you remember, you ever watch Dallas Buyers Club? Fucking,
Good movie.
I like that movie.
Good movie.
Fucking Matthew McConaughey. He's from Oklahoma, that character. The guy who plays who's a real person who died of AIDS.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he's from Oklahoma. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of anti-homosexual shit in that movie.
But it starts out pretty...
It starts out pretty.
He's like, get away
anti-homosexual."
from me, you fucking faggot.
Yeah.
He's like, what? You're dying and I'm trying to help you out. Fuck.
Yeah.
Jared Leto plays that tranny dude. He's pretty good in
that is Jared Leto.
Yeah, he's
Plays a good
he's
tranny.
really good in there. And it's really sad like, when he dies and he's like begging not to die. That's pretty rough.
Yeah.
It's a pretty rough movie to watch.
It's
but
the
still,
movies.
heartstrings.
It starts out pretty funny,
Yeah,
and then it gets pretty heavy.
it gets heavy.
It's a good movie.
Have you ever heard of or like Matthew McConaughey talking about being super skinny for that movie?
He lost a shitload
Yeah,
of weight.
he was-
like a
he was
shitload.
small.
He looked not good in
No.
that movie.
No, he said
Yeah,
like if you
I don't think
tried
he's
to-
ever recovered.
Probably not. Yeah. Well, no, that's not true. He probably has, but
I don't think
Well, I
like
think
you know,
it was,
that's hard on your body.
oh yeah.
but I
he-
think Tom Hanks did something similar when he was on. Was that movie Castaway? He got real skinny for Castaway, and it actually he got type 2 diabetes from that.
Yeah, but fuck Tom Hanks, so that's fine.
Don't be so quick to judge. I think Tom Hanks is a great actor.
No, fuck Tom Hanks.
I like Tom Hanks.
I don't.
There's no crying in baseball.
Buzz, look!
Buzz, we're gonna miss the truck. We're not aiming for the truck. 9/11.
Speaking of which, that's coming up.
Oh, 20-year anniversary.
20-year anniversary. Yeah.
Hey, what are you guys buying on the 20-year anniversary of 9/11?
We throwing a party?
We're throwing a party. What are we consuming? Let's buy something. Let's buy things like the good North Americans we are.
I think
Yeah.
we should.
Let's
play,
buy things
We
in
should play
pairs.
Jenga.
Yes.
Let's
Hey,
purchase things in pairs.
we
and
got
play
a big Jenga set, dude. We
Yeah.
got a nice big Jenga set that you built.
Yeah,
right, that's
we'll
right.
we'll play some Jenga.
Oh yeah, let's do it. I'm in. I was gonna say something about Matthew McConaughey. Oh, he released a book. I think it was maybe
Green Lights.
Green Lights.
Yep.
Did you listen to that one?
No,
Yeah, because there's an audio.
Tyler bought it.
Oh, right on. There's an audiobook version of that. And he does it or whatever, and he's talking. There's this one part right in the beginning that catches you so off guard. He's like talking about, this is something about this is the story of this and that and the other. This is the story of me, like, basically getting raped. He was like sexually assaulted when he was 18 or something, like some.
Tom Hanks?
No, Matthew
What?
McConaughey.
Oh, Matthew McConaughey.
We're
Okay.
on
Keep up, man.
Yeah, keep up.
On a different plane, brother.
Yeah.
All right.
Bud
Matthew
Light.
What
McConaughey.
the one that went to the Pentagon or which one?
The one that just fucking... Let's roll.
I love Jenga.
The one that hit the field.
You think we
Oh,
could
in
make a
Pennsylvania.
Jenga set that's the shape of the Pentagon?
Oh, yeah.
No,
Easy.
it's just 5-sided. It's just a
fucking-
5-sided shape, Shawn.
I know, but it would be very difficult to play. You'd have to pull on
No,
it.
speaking of shapes, remember when we
You
were...
remember grade 2 geometry?
No, that's a... Logan Keat couldn't think of how many sides were on an octagon.
When was this?
That was when we were having supper.
It's called Octa.
Oh, before like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. I was like,
Oh yeah, he just said a stop sign shape. You're like, you mean an octagon? Is that what it's called? Yeah. Oh yeah, an octagon.
I was like, aren't you a math major?
He's a fucking astrophysicist. This guy.
He's an astrophysicist,
Yeah.
and he doesn't know what a fucking octagon
No, he
is?
does. He just has sometimes he has trouble remembering or being able to state stuff. Language and English is not his strong suit. He said to me today, and I laughed so hard. He's like, for someone whose native language is English, I have a very tenuous grasp of it. I was like, what do you mean? You just use the word tenuous in a sentence.
Yeah,
I
you-
mean, that's pretty
yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm impressed.
Yeah. I laughed pretty hard.
Yeah. I don't know how
Bud
you
Light
say
me,
that
brother.
and use tenuous in the same sentence. That's-
Well, it's true, though, because he has all kinds of fun things
It's
he
rather
says.
ambiguous, really.
Neither here nor there. Or anywhere, really.
yeah.
You know what's a really retarded country? Norway.
Yeah, I agree.
They
I
fucking-
like the Norwegians.
I hate Norwegians. There's only a couple people on this planet I hate. Racists and Norwegians.
Yeah.
And the Dutch.
Freaky deaky Dutch.
People who are intolerant of other people's cultures and the Dutch.
It's okay, I can
And
say
I
that
fucking
joke.
stand by
It's okay,
that.
I can say that joke. Some of my friends are racists.
That was Norm Macdonald, right?
No, that was some dude. That's like an old Just for Laughs one. I can't
Norm
remember.
Macdonald? I thought
thought
he
that-
did say that.
I thought that was Norm Macdonald.
No, he probably said the N word in his.
No,
'Cause he's-
no,
No, it wasn't
yeah,
Norm
Norwegian.
McDonald. No,
What?
it wasn't Norm McDonald who
The
said that
N-word,
one.
Norwegians.
I don't know if he maybe has said it at some point, but I've never seen that clip. No, I heard that joke
I'm pretty sure it's
probably
Norm
10 years
Macdonald.
ago.
Yeah, on Just for Laughs.
No, Norm McDonald's never been on Just for Laughs.
Yeah.
Fuck. Are you sure?
Yes.
Norm was.
Or if he has, he's never been televised on Just for
yeah.
Laughs.
He might have been there, but they didn't tell him.
Norm is not a clean comic. He's not on Just for
Why
Laughs.
have I seen Norm on TV?
Because he's
did interviews
because he
and stuff.
used to be on SNL.
Oh, yeah, SNL. Yeah.
He used to do Weekend Update.
Back when SNL was watchable.
Oh yeah, those are
Right.
good days. I like he did all those jokes about O.J. Simpson, just for like months, and that's what got him fired.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It was Chevy Chase in the first few seasons or first season of SNL.
Chevy Chase made SNL.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That was like he made that show. He was the leading man on that show. They were actually in that time. They were concerned SNL would just become the Chevy Chase show,
That's right. Yeah.
and
That's why they got rid of him, wasn't it?
I think so because
Because
there's
they were
a
concerned
lot
that
of
he was just
jealousy.
taking it over. Yeah.
I mean, there was a period there where Chevy Chase was the leading dude, the leading comic in America.
Oh,
for
sure.
like 5 years, between like 78 and
And an absolute stud.
83.
Oh, 100%.
See him in
Oh, yeah.
Fletch. He was gorgeous.
Was that the one where he smacked himself in the face with bread? Does he do that in Fletch?
Fuck, I know which one.
There's just that clip of him
Yeah, yeah.
smacking himself in the
He
face
just
with
has
bread. I
that
can't remember
white,
what
just
movie.
like Wonder Bread, and he just like
He's
patting
dancing
himself
around,
on the-
or is that one from Caddyshack?
Yeah, fuck.
I'll have to watch some of that stuff.
Isn't he making a sandwich or something?
Yeah, and he's, like,
slapping
dancing.
himself in the face with a.
I think
with
maybe
Wonder
it
Bread.
might be Fletch. I can't remember. It's been too long. I gotta watch those again. Though.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Fuck.
I like Caddyshack because it got Rodney Dangerfield in there.
Yeah.
He's great. He's got so many
He's got
good
the
jokes.
fucking sandwich with Wonder. Yeah, I know what
Something
you. I
about,
know what you're talking about.
What's that one joke he does? Something about something about my wife we were driving by a field one day and I see a bunch of animals out there and I go, does any of those animals remind you of your relatives? Yeah, my in-laws. I said, you dog.
No, Gump. It's from National Lampoon's Vacation.
The first vacation.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
And
yeah,
because
you're
they're
right.
because they're
Yep.
because they're in a park. They're in a park having a picnic, and the hot blonde shows up in the red sports car, and
Right.
he's waving the sandwich around, and he's like slapping himself in the face, like, "Oh, I'm a bad boy."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first vacation. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Oh, dude. I love those movies, those vacation movies, because there's always that scene where here's like this family man who works in some office. He's like some kind of fucking chemist or something. And, but every time there's a scene where there's like some absolutely gorgeous young lady, and he's just like, oh, I'm willing to throw it all away just to be with this young girl.
There's
He's-
always that scene.
like I think in Las Vegas, the Las Vegas vacation one, which I think was the last one they did. with Chevy Chase.
I don't know if I ever watched that one.
It's pretty good.
It's not as good as the
Not
first.
nearly as good as
The first one was good, and then after that,
Because
Well,
we
Christmas
got
Vacation's awesome.
Yeah. National Lampoon's Vacation,
European Vacation's all right.
European Vacation, Christmas Vacation, and Las Vegas.
Yeah,
And
that's it.
I can't say I ever watched Vegas one.
that's it. But do they share any of the actors that play the kids?
No, except there's just Chevy Chase and the lady who plays.
Well, and Vegas Vacation and Christmas Vacation both have Randy Quaid
Well, yeah,
as
and the first
cousin
one,
Eddie,
and the first one has
That's right.
that's
right.
in there too.
which he plays
He plays the best
the
redneck.
best fucking bumpkin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know he lives in Vancouver now, eh? Because he had to flee his own country. I can't remember why. I think it was tax evasion.
Probably.
I think he evaded his taxes, and so he moved to Vancouver.
I thought those movies are
Can you
fantastic.
evade taxes in the States and come to Canada?
Yeah, I think so.
Why would you do that?
I don't.
Our tax rate is much higher.
Yeah, I know.
We get taxed a lot more.
He played
here.
himself. I'm sure he's already had to pay the taxes that he evaded, just by living here for the last 10 years.
Probably,
Like
yeah.
our taxes are way worse. So
Well, if you're like, oh, I'm just gonna evade taxes, you're like, oh, we'll throw you in jail. Be like, oh,
Yeah, I'm
probably
going to
should have
Canada
paid my
now.
taxes. I'll just move to Canada
Yeah,
and pay taxes.
find exile in a foreign nation, which is like
but wouldn't you just
at 2 hours north.
I'd probably just pay my taxes.
Yeah, but nobody wants to do that.
I don't want to, but I do.
Well,
I have no choice.
I'm torn because I'm torn between paying my taxes and dynamiting the tax building nearest to me. You know what I mean? I'm very torn.
No, if I wasn't married and like wanted to do something with my life, I would probably be a domestic terrorist. That's honestly the only thing holding me together.
Okay,
The FBI has just joined, is just watching now.
Oh, don't worry. I'm
Welcome, boys.
already on the watch list. We're there.
if I had no will to live, no wife, yeah, domestic terrorism is at the top of the list.
So it would be in your guys' best interest to, like, if Briley ever did want to divorce me, to keep her there, because
Like convince her otherwise.
oh yeah, for
Or
sure.
at least give you a call every once in a while, like, hey, bud, how you doing?
Yeah, because like I
You
will,
good?
I will do horrible things.
Are you applying for a license to be able to truck dynamite? I recommend you don't, because I know what you're trying to do. You're gonna start stealing dynamite off of every load.
Oh yeah, and it'll go to the nearest political building
Yeah.
for sure.
No, I'm definitely
it.
like, I'd definitely be purchasing a D8 cat if I was to do it.
Oh, Killdozer.
I just, the way he did it, it's beautiful.
I'm more partial to the Sky King.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you know that
I'm
story.
That's
an
a great
equipment
story.
guy. I'm an
I was gonna
equipment
warm
guy, but do tell the Sky King.
The
story.
Sky King?
Yeah.
You don't know about the Sky
No, I
King?
don't.
A guy named Richard Russell. He was like a ground agent or whatever, like moved bags.
Yeah.
Yeah, one
Stuff
of them
like
fucking
that.
guys with the sticks at the airport, you know?
Yeah, like he was a ground agent.
Okay.
Yeah, one of them dudes.
And he had a YouTube channel, actually. There's YouTube videos. And then he one day just decided to, I'm going to go fuck a fly plane. And he jumped in a, what was it? Whatever plane it was. Jumped in a plane.
Some little like fairly large or a little little
It was a
guy?
passenger plane. Like not a 747, but it was like a,
Let's say like a 35, 40 seater.
it was a Q400 Bombardier. I can't remember.
Oh,
what it was.
it was a Bombardier.
So
it
fairly
was
sizable plane.
Bombardier.
Twin engine probably.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep,
Like, and he they were at Seattle Tacoma Airport, like SeaTac, and he went up and flew around for a bit. And there's really good audio on the internet of the air traffic controller going back and forth with them. And
He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna
fucking
try and do a
hilarious.
loop-de-loop, and then I'll try and set her down, and then like later on he just
No, he what did he say? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna try and do a barrel roll and see how that goes, and
Yeah, then we'll try.
he's like, and then we'll just go nose down and call it a night. Yeah, and that's exactly what he did. He pulled off a fucking barrel roll with a passenger jet.
Which is impressive. I mean, these things are
above
not
Seattle.
built for agility.
Pulls off a fucking barrel roll, and beautiful. It's gorgeous. The video of it, because he's like, it's like the sun's just setting, and he pulls off this barrel roll. It's beautiful. And then he just fucking puts her into an island right off Seattle coast.
Nobody was on the plane. It was just him.
No, it was just him.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, no,
That's the way to fucking go.
Yeah. No, he went up there to live.
Nice.
Yeah.
He lived more.
He was
in that
dead
flight.
on the ground. He went up there to live.
Nice.
Yeah, he lived more in that
he's a
however
Sky
long
King.
flight. What, an hour?
Yep.
Was he up there for an hour, 2 hours, maybe?
Yeah, for a while.
It was fueled. It was a full fueled fucking plane.
But there was a
lots of
point
fuel.
he went up and he was talking to the air traffic controller and he's like, "Yeah, I'd like to find a way to pressurize the cabin because I'm getting pretty fucking lightheaded."
Like, how do you?
He
do
didn't know how
that?
to work anything, right?
He just knew how to fly.
Well, that's the thing is,
But he had zero flight experience. Like they have no idea how he actually knew how to do all that.
Well, but
like
that's the thing is-
there's like legit pilots that are like, the shit he pulled off in that fucking plane was impressive.
flying is easy. It's the landing that's really hard.
If
Even taking off is easy. Just speed and then you pull up.
I learned from Kelly. It's like planes want to fly.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
They always have positive lift.
Yeah, they're
So
they're
long as they
designed
wanna
to
fly.
So
they're
long as their
designed to stay
wings
up.
work
Yeah.
and you have control surfaces, your rudder and your ailerons and all that shit are working, it's easy.
I flew. Briley's brother is a pilot, right?
Yeah.
And they have their own little plane. And I flew it above Salt Lake. It was scary as fuck. But he just we're up there and
Well, it
there's
was
the
scary
two
because
controls.
you could see all of the Mormons.
Yeah.
That's what scared
No,
me.
it's kind of scary when you're with a pilot. Like I remember with Ron Armstrong, he just
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
lets go of the control. He's like, "Okay, do something." I'm like, "Huh?"
That's exactly
"Yeah,
what
you wanna
Briley's
fly?"
brother did. He let go and then he just starts like playing on Instagram or whatever. And he's like, "You got this, right?" I'm like, "No." What do you fucking mean? I've never flown a
Seriously?
plane in my life.
Dude,
and we're
it's
above
so
Salt
easy.
Lake City.
So you just start kind of like,
Yeah, and that's basically what I was just like, up, down. He's just like, slow movements, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Even fast movements.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. He scared the shit out of me too because so he took back the controls and I was like, I took a Snapchat or whatever when we were up in the plane and he all of a sudden just fucking dropped it. Like he just
Yeah, you get
dropped like a couple hundred feet.
you get a little bit of zero gravity there.
Yeah,
You
scared the
feel like
shit
you're
out of me.
falling.
Well, Ron Armstrong used to say he'd like just dive as hard as he could. He had like dirt coming off the floor and hitting the roof and shit.
Yeah.
He was diving hard.
Oh yeah, I remember being probably 12, and go up in the plane with him, and be like, yeah, just give her. And I'm like, I just hang on to the string. I'm like, what do I do? He's like, no, just
Fly
do
it.
whatever you do. Turn, you got the wheel there. You got rudders on the floor. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Just don't crash it. He said. Well, that's what I'm trying to do. I'll do my fucking best, but no promises, you're Ron. So I basically just white knuckle it. I'm like, okay, if I go in a little bit, it goes okay, and then it pull back. Oh yeah, okay, it goes up, and then you steer around a little bit. That's good.
The worst part is I didn't really realize we went up and we were up there for a while. I don't know, hour and a half kind of deal.
Yeah.
And flew around Salt Lake stuff, came back to the airport, and then he was doing like he would just do, what the fuck is it called? You like come down and you come on the landing strip and then just take back off again.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Oh fuck.
Yeah, there's a word for it.
I don't know. I'm not a pilot, but he did that a couple times, and like he did that like 3 times maybe, and then did a couple like cool flybys, like low flybys and stuff. And I'm like, dude, I gotta fucking piss. Like, I didn't really think about it, but like you're stuck in that little cockpit, and there's nowhere to pee.
You got a bottle.
Yeah.
Speaking of piss, I could almost.
Well, it's not like you can like try pissing out the
Have at
window. I don't even think the window doesn't crank down or anything. So
No, it's a canopy that comes up, and if you be pretty windy.
it would be
Get
like
pretty
that.
windy.
Piss is instantly atomizing. I think
Your
people who
dick
build
is
engines.
instantly atomizing.
No, people who build engines should think about that when they build fuel injectors. Think about the atomization that piss gets when you're 1,000 feet up.
Piss. I gotta piss.
All right, you're 1,000 feet up,
Goddamn
and you're trying to piss out of a
atomizing.
plane. Think of the atomization. See, that's what engineers should be thinking about.
Engineers are fucking morons.
Well, yeah.
To be honest.
Some are.
I when we worked at I worked just down the road there at Courtney's.
Oh, yeah.
And we the engineering company the engineers came up with this whole new blueprints and everything when we were building a set of B trains.
Okay, yeah.
And so then we were the guys who we put it together, like the welding shop and the machinists and everything would make all the parts, and then we would put it all together.
Yeah.
Well, you go to put this fucking thing all together, and it's like, now where do we run the wiring? Because they had it all, like it's all just like a tube frame and everything.
Yeah, and they'd probably just put it on an AutoCAD system on their computer, but there's probably no system for wiring on there.
So you get it all together, and then you're like, now what? You can't run any fucking lights or anything so you ended up drilling a bunch of holes and had to repaint the whole thing because we're just boring holes into this thing to run all the wiring, and it was horrible.
Oh boy,
fucking engineers.
Still on the piss atomization?
No, we're shit talking engineers.
Yeah, fuck them.
I love them. I was harvesting some barley with Ross.
Yep.
He's back from Saskatchewan there, and he's on a harvest vacation. He came home so he could help his parents harvest. It's great.
Harvest vacation.
Yeah, this is part of his. He loves this shit. Just harvesting barley. Loves it. So
it is fun.
It is a lot of fun.
I enjoy harvest time.
I hopped in the old Lexion with him there.
Oh yeah.
Harvesting some barley. It's pretty good. We ran over some sort of
rodent.
Animal.
Well, I think it was something
deer.
Either a deer or like a badger, something big enough that it went through the machine and then a pelt came out the other side. So it was a dead deer or a badger that we caught or something.
Jesus. I've never combined a deer. I have swathed a deer. That doesn't end well as well.
I'm sure that's probably really hard on the swather, especially on the head.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
On the fucking header.
Yeah. No, it made a mess.
Oh god. So anyway, we run this fucking animal through. Who knows what it was? And we hear this clunking. We're like, what the fuck was that? And then Ross is like, well, I don't think it was a rock because we got a little sensor here that'll tell you if your rock trap has picked up any stones.
Yeah.
And he's like, I wonder what that was. So he gets on the CB or the 2-way and radios his grandpa who's running the other combine.
Yeah.
He's like, hey grandpa, you see that where we just were there? What did we hit? And his grandpa's like, well, I don't know, some sort of animal of some kind. I think he's probably like 85 or something. He's old guy. I don't know, some sort of animal, some sort of pelt came out the back. Maybe a beaver, something like that.
Oh, probably a badger.
I'm like,
it was probably a badger.
Well, I'm like, it's probably not a beaver because we're in the
If
middle.
it was a deer, you would have fucking known it.
Oh, yeah. It was. Well, if it was a deer, it was just like coyotes would have drug a piece of it out there. It would have just been a piece of the deer.
Just a chunk, yeah.
Because I don't think it was big enough to be a whole like buck or anything.
Well,
even a whole doe.
You wouldn't be able to send that through a combine.
No.
It would not work. But a badger or something, I could or even like a gopher, a rodent of some sort. You could
it was definitely bigger than a gopher. There was a pile of. There was a pelt.
Yeah,
it was a straight up fur.
Right on.
It was awesome.
God bless farming.
Send a bunch of bones to the fucking machine, clean it out a little bit.
Yeah, it's not good for it.
No.
It's a clause. It'll take it.
Oh yeah, they're engineered for redundancy. Things are wicked, man. They'll tell you everything.
They are wicked.
It'll tell you how much yield you're getting per acre, and then it'll show you on like a heat map.
Yeah.
It'll show you which sections, and I don't know what the exact size is. It's probably about 100 foot by 100 foot square. It'll show you which squares have the best yield. So you set your parameters and be like, okay,
but it's just 100 foot by 100 foot?
Yeah, just little sections. So you can actually see the whole field.
Right.
You go on your
like you're saying, like it'll go from that 100 foot
You can see the whole field.
Yep.
In 100 foot sections, and it'll tell you which parts got the most rain, and which was the best. It was awesome. You
That's
see
wild.
everything.
Yeah, they're pretty. That's why they're fucking $1 million.
Yeah. But that being said, we
fancy.
tried the auto turn function because they'll just get on a GPS line and just go.
Yep.
We tried the auto turn function, and it was just doing donuts.
Yeah, I've never ran something with the auto turn. I've ran lots of GPS, but I've never ran an auto turn.
Well,
That would be
GPS
weird.
for tractors and stuff have been out for years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, quite a while.
20?
I don't know.
Probably.
But they had.
I know people around here have had it for.
They
more
had
than
the
10.
old the thing that clipped to the steering wheel, and it was just like the thing
yeah,
that would move the steering wheel.
It had that.
Oh yeah.
Like it wasn't built in.
Yeah,
You could buy the GPS.
buy
It would,
kits.
it would just mount to the steering column. It was just like an electric motor with a little wheel with like some felt that would sit on the steering
Yeah.
wheel. You could flip it out,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't touch the steering wheel, or you could just run your fingers through the thing. That's what I did sometimes for this
You
one.
just run your fingers through a fucking motor.
No,
No,
well,
it
because it
was
had
like
this
a-
little wheel against the steering wheel.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It was
So it moved
just
the steering
spring
wheel.
loaded against it, so you could just run your. It wasn't like pleasurable. It wasn't enjoyable.
Then why did
there
you
is
do
a-
it?
because there's nothing else to do.
It's just either that or play with your fucking cock, but it's pretty hard to do when you're fucking haying, eh?
Yeah.
To play with your cock?
It's pretty.
It depends. It depends if you're round bailing or big squares. Big squares you can for sure.
Yeah, you got a lot of time when you're square bailing.
We'd have to get Dalen on the podcast to speak to that.
Oh no, that
He's an avid
explains.
listener,
It wasn't
by the
you.
way.
It wasn't you.
Yeah,
it was
Dalen
him.
We'd have to get
loves-
Dalen on.
Dalen
that
loves
explains things.
masturbating. That guy is an absolute fiend.
Was it him who was saying he would?
Yes.
He made it. Well, probably it was him who he would. Oh, no, maybe it was broccoli.
Could have been Brock. What's the story?
Well, someone would literally made it a goal to try and nut before they got to work.
That was Brock.
It was Brock. Okay.
That was Brock?
Yeah, on
Because
his
that sounds like something Dalen would do.
no
Yeah.
on his way.
Well, Dalen would do it at work, though. That's the difference, I guess.
Not
This
before,
is alleged.
not
I'm
5 minutes before break time's over. See if you
I'm
can
not
nut
sure if
before
this is
that.
true, but I thought Brock would try and feed the geese a few, for sure, once before he would get to John Deere and Troju.
God.
Well, that's easy to do. That's
Feed
fucking
the
like,
geese,
That's
eh?
like a fucking half
Yeah,
hour
spread
away.
the free. Yeah,
Yeah, that's plenty of time.
That's easy.
you even get a good edge on it.
You can
if
get two
wanted
in.
Yeah, fuck you. Could, yeah,
If you're in a particularly good mood, you can get 2 or 3 in
that's
there.
all the time in the world.
to. Yeah.
Set the cruise. Good to go.
Fucking car drives itself while you're cranking your hog.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
You'll
get-
you'll have to get Dalen on because I know he's got some good stories to say with that. Because I've
Masturbating
heard
in
a
a
couple
car.
of them, and I don't want to ruin it if you do get Dalen on.
Masturbating in a car, man. That's
we
great.
should
Set
get
the
Dalen
cruise.
on here.
Car drives itself. All you got to do is shift the gears.
I'm not sure. Do you think this? Yeah, this podcast is definitely retarded enough for Dalen Schmidt.
Oh, 100%.
Well, you're fucking on it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
yeah.
fucking started it. It's retarded.
Well, I wasn't saying you. I was saying Aubrey. But
Oh, yeah, but I mean.
I mean, you're retarded.
yeah,
in
but
your
blood,
own way.
flesh and blood is flesh and blood.
Blood's thicker than water.
Yeah. So is cum.
Ugh,
I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry. I apologize.
That's
I was just trying to say the gross thing.
Well, you fucking nailed it.
Well, you got it. Yeah,
Yeah, fair enough.
that's pretty rough.
All right. Speaking of cum, what if?
Why? I don't.
All right, now we're on a
I-
topic of
I-
conversation that I can get behind.
I don't want to be that guy. Cause
Finally,
like,
some good fucking conversation.
because Josh is the poop guy. I don't want to be the cum guy.
No, you're not. I'm
Too
the
late.
cum guy.
He's
You're the
the
cum
cum
guy.
guy.
All right, Aubrey's
Gumps the feet guy.
for all the listeners. Aubrey is the cum man.
Gumps
and,
the feet man.
Gumps the feet man.
Josh
I'm
is
not
the
the
poop
feet
And
man.
Josh is the poop man.
You are the feet man.
I'm not the feet man.
Anyway,
What am I?
you're Shawn so far. We'll see. Yet to be determined.
We'll get you on the podcast maybe 1 or 2 more times. We'll
Before
figure
we
out.
decide what I am.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You're a bit of a loose cannon. We don't know what you are.
Yeah, we're still deciding. We'll decide.
Am I a loose cannon?
Not yet. Well, no, not really.
Okay. Anyways,
what if, what if human male cum
mhm.
could impregnate anything? Think of the fucking creatures.
well,
What, like the tissue box? Or,
Sheeple.
What about like
Yeah.
the drain? The
drain.
bathtub drain?
Okay, anything? No, I meant anything living.
Ah, okay. I thought you meant
well,
like
that
anything-
ends up with fish.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
mermen.
saying.
Mer people.
Yeah, that's how mermaids were created. You didn't
Speaking of which, I watched a nice little Pixar film called Luca.
know that? That's how the Little Mermaid came to be.
Speaking of mermaids, I watched a great little film.
Look it up on
There
Pornhub.
was,
bud.
there was a truck stop shower, probably the Nat and Flying J,
Oh,
and it drains right into
God.
the ocean, and that's
Eventually-
that's where the Little Mermaid came from.
Oh, God.
Oh God.
Are you telling me Ariel is Aubrey's progeny?
No, it's probably Billy Shipples.
Or Rodney's.
Who the fuck is Billy Schipple?
He's a trucker.
That's the Polak I was talking about.
You were talking. Okay, oh
Schipple.
God, he is a Polak. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's Polak.
Is that actually a Pol? That's not a Polish name.
Shippled.
Oh, Shippolt. I thought it was
Shippolt.
Shipple.
No, Shippled.
Oh,
There's
I
a
thought it'd
T
be more
at
like
the
more.
Billy?
Yeah, no,
Billy
he's,
Shippled.
I thought
he's
Polish is
Polak.
more like He's black.
He's Polak.
Oh, he a white boy.
It's like he's Polish and black. God,
No.
can you imagine that situation? Speaking of which, that reminds me. Did you know that during the Haitian Revolution,
Which one?
How did we?
The first Haitian revolution, their revolution of independence. So basically, all of these slaves. listen. I know it's confusing.
I'm
but
just not sure how the last conversation went to this.
no, you will know. You will figure out
All
by
right,
the end.
okay,
Just
okay.
hang on.
I'm listening.
Hang the fuck on. All right.
All right, go.
It has to do with Polish people and black people.
And come?
Shut up. Well, yes, eventually, but that's not really part of the story.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that. Just hang on. So, in the Haitian Revolution, the essentially, I guess it would have been Napoleon at the time, sent
You're right.
he sent Polish auxiliary troops from newly conquered Poland, which he had just taken, to put down this slave rebellion on the island of Haiti, or on the nation, their side of the island.
Yep.
And a lot of these Poles just showed up, and they're Poles, so they're pretty beat down to begin with. They're like, we're not even fighting on behalf of our own nation, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
They show up, and they're like, okay, so now we got to try and fight a bunch of like black dudes with machetes. Like, this is fucked. So they just
Fight for my fucking life.
so they just straight up, they just said, no, we're not doing this.
Yeah.
And they defected to the Haitian side, to the slave rebellion side. So to this day, there is a certain percentage of people in Haiti who can trace their ancestry to those Polish troops.
Really?
So there's actually black Polish people.
That is interesting.
Which,
I
if
did
that
not know
ain't
that.
a bitch, I don't know what is.
Yeah,
Damn.
You're a Polish Haitian.
Because not
That's
only
rough.
because one side of your family were enslaved, and the other side are Polish.
It's Polish.
That's fucked.
It's not working well. It's
no good.
The Bud Light and the coaster here.
No,
It keeps sticking to my
it just
can.
gets enough water on there, it eventually sticks.
Is it
But
that?
it's
Is
got
that
that
human?
good condensation on it, though. That's how you know it's
cold.
It must be
cold.
human.
Well, I
out
bought
here.
2 bags of ice.
Oh, I think it's just
Shout out
It
to
is cold. It is
shout out
cold.
to the
but
liquor store. In
it's
town.
I don't
human.
think it's humid in here, is it?
No.
We haven't got rain in.
Well, I
mean,
thought
it's been raining
it has
now
that
for
gay,
fucking a
has that
month.
gay sex climate. I thought it was human.
Yeah, I guess that's probably pretty humid.
Well, it has. It has
Pretty
rained a
sweaty.
lot. It's rained quite a bit.
Yeah. It doesn't have the BO stink up here yet, so you can tell we're only on episode 8.
Well, I put on deodorant. It's
got a window.
I did as well. Yeah.
It's got a window. It can. It'll
It'll get waft out.
it'll breathe.
Waft.
Vent. It's venting.
It doesn't smell too bad up here anyway. However, that mic. Oh, should we tell him? Oh, you listened to the last podcast,
Yeah, I listened to it yesterday, actually.
so you would know then that Josh farted in that microphone.
Oh, yeah, and my mouth was all over it doing the mustache thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell him before that.
That's fine.
Can you quit licking the fucking microphone?
Yeah, at least it hasn't been licked by Aubrey.
That's
Although,
actually gross.
which one did Josh deep throat? Was it
The
this
same
one?
Also
one,
that
yeah.
one, yeah.
Fuck Josh. Really, man?
Well, it's funny. It just. No, don't do
I got my fucking burger.
that. Cut that shit
Jesus,
out.
that is fucking ear rape.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, that's horrible.
Hey, we're trying to have a good podcast over here.
Yeah, it's working.
In the words of Joey Diaz, having the podcast.
A podcast.
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 Hey, that guy, he's a cool guy.
I fucking love Joey Diaz. He's great.
I'm waiting for a new episode.
Damn, I wish prison was as cool as he makes it sound.
It's so funny. He's really becoming a meme.
I wish cocaine was as fun as he makes it sound. Him and Theo Vaughn.
But then it's like these guys who make it sound really fun both had to quit. So it's like, how fun can it be? I don't know.
Well, no, I'm sure.
It's
an
definitely
I'm-
detrimental
I know,
to your health.
But I know Theo Vaughn had an absolute blast.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
For
think
sure.
that was the problem.
No, I think it's.
I think the problem was the addiction, not the fun.
It was him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck, I forgot.
Man, that's really riveting.
God.
And
Wow, tell us more.
it happens a lot.
You are awful at just forgetting your train of thought.
Yeah.
Like mid-sentence, you're
I'm
just
not
like, I don't
great.
know where I was going with that.
Dude, buy a ticket.
You're a towel.
No, I was talking about Joey Diaz, but then I forgot what I wanted to say. Oh, he's become a meme. Like, you see the video or the scene from Spider-Man. He's like, you want to get to him, you got to go through me.
Hey, you want to get to him, you got to go through me, cocksucker.
Get up, cocksucker.
We're fucking Americans. We want our dick sucked. We get our dick sucked.
I played that. Craig was in a not good state when we were in Kelowna.
Like
hungover.
Because he was hungover, or because he got dumped or something.
No, he was not in a good state.
He was not in a good state. He was pretty fucked up.
What happened there?
But I woke up in the morning and
yeah, they saw you mouth that on the camera. That's okay.
Fuck him.
but I saved that on my phone. The get up cocksucker.
Get up, cocksucker. It's
Get up,
all over.
cocksucker.
We're the baddest motherfuckers.
I saved that on my phone and I fucking
Monday.
Tell that North Korean fuck. He doesn't know who the fuck he's dealing with.
Get out there and get your dick sucked.
I honestly don't even know if Craig will remember because he was fucking not doing well.
He's not having a good...
Kelowna was it was wild. It was a good time.
Yeah, everybody tripping on shrooms in Kelowna.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah, everybody there's tripping on shrooms.
I love Joey Diaz.
That place is crazy.
Yeah, but mushrooms and boats don't go well together.
Good mix.
No, it's
Well,
not.
honestly, it depends who you ask.
No, well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, not a good mix though.
It's entirely possible.
It's a good mix.
Bud Light and boats though, they go together like fine wine.
Yes.
Fucking Bud Lights and boats.
Yeah,
Fucking Bud Light and boats. Hey, that's the name of the next Post Malone album.
Bud Lights and boats.
Yes.
Is it actually?
No, but it could be.
No. I was gonna say I wouldn't put it past.
No,
him.
that's.
It just
I
sounds
fucking
like
it sounds
love
just
Post
like
Malone.
it. It sounds just like it.
Did you see that
Because
post?
the last
he
one was
wearing
beer bongs and Bentleys. So
Yeah.
He was wearing a real nice suit.
Yeah.
You know what the top comment was? Was Wheeler Walker Jr.
no, Shooter Jennings.
Shooter Jennings, sorry,
Oh, even better. I
was
love
saying
Shooter Jennings.
righteous. That was the top comment on that picture.
dude.
Righteous.
Did you see the videos of him? He was with Willie Nelson's band, and he did a bunch of covers and stuff.
Nice.
He's fucking unreal. Like he's got a lot of talent. Post Malone.
Post Malone did
Yeah.
that with Willie Nelson's band. That's
Yeah.
cool, man. Yeah,
Well,
was
did
it
you
Willie
see that
Nelson's band?
video of
I thought
I think
he
it was
started
Willie
out.
Nelson's band.
He started out wanting to be a country artist, and then
He would.
But
and
he
he
also
would've been
likes all
fucking
genres.
good, too.
Did you
He
see
likes
that
all
video
genres
of
of
him?
music.
He was just fucking around singing a country song.
Yeah.
And it was fantastic.
Yeah, it's good. Like
Yeah.
I don't know why he makes the fucking garbage he does, because like I really don't like his like mainstream music.
Yeah, me neither.
But I like him as a
He's
person.
got wicked talent. He's
so much talent.
fantastic.
Like, and when he did that Nirvana cover, I'm pretty sure I sent that to you.
Yeah.
Which song was that?
What did he do? Lithium? I can't.
Oh, okay.
No.
Or did he do Smells Like Teen Spirit? I can't remember. But anyway,
Oh, maybe it wasn't.
I can't remember what it was. But he covered a Nirvana song and fucking killed it.
That's cool.
And it's hard to do Kurt Cobain.
Oh yeah. I
So-
mean, you gotta be so fucking infused with heroin. First of all,
Well, it's hard to replicate Kurt Cobain. So,
Yeah.
but he did a fucking really good job.
Yeah.
No, he's got some talent.
I
love
like.
Post
I
Malone.
mean, I like. He did a. I think
Yeah.
I got a fucking bug in my. Good God.
Yeah, the fruit flies are pretty rough.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, the fruit.
I don't know what they're eating up here.
Fruit flies are flying in the fruit.
I guess you
Get up, cocksucker.
can
Get
leave
up,
the
cocksucker.
recycling up here because they'd be all over the Bud Light.
Oh, they're probably sucking on the remnants
Well,
of the Bud
this
Light
shop
cans.
They're
has
all
always
fucked
been-
up. That's why they're annoying.
This shop has always been bad for flies. I don't know why.
They're breeding like flies.
Yeah, shop tings.
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 You from Jamaica?
Yes.
Yeah,
Very
that
cool.
sucks.
I'd love to go.
Bud Light, brother.
Stop licking the microphone.
You want a Bud Light, bro?
Yes.
Want a Bud Light? Yeah, here you go. Go fuck yourself. It's a fucking reach, isn't it? Yeah, fuck you.
Not that bad, actually.
Shit.
Oh, I was going for the alley oop. I missed though.
Oh, boys. Oh,
I'm gonna need a Bud Light. Yeah. No, I whipped it at your head, so
Well,
that means give me a new one.
Gents, we're at 2 hours and 8 minutes. I say we
2 hours?
2 hours and 8 minutes. I say we crack her off. One last crack, a sip, and we bid goodbye, farewell to our listeners.
Whoa. Yeah, we
On the count of-
fuck, boys, fuck.
On 3, 2, 1, go.
Hold on,
on
let me
go.
slam. Let me finish this one.
Oh, Aubrey's got to slam
my
his.
goodness. Fucking nursing his Bud Lights.
Oh, he's
That's
slamming.
funny because you usually are horrible for nursing.
Suck
No,
my
you-
fucking dick. I'm a beer ahead of
Yeah,
Shawn.
you guys are both a beer ahead of me.
Oh, that does make sense. He does nurse his beers.
Yeah, no, I nurse beers hard.
All right, and
3, 2, 1, go. But oh God, sorry about that.
Yeah,
That was
quit
just-
fucking with that.
that was good.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That is ice
Yeah,
cold.
well,
That was good.
you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
It's a good opinion, though. I agree.
Yeah, no.
Well, that concludes episode 9.
Fantastic.
So, zip, peace. Take care, y'all.
Hey, thanks for coming.